There's a queue!
I didn't have a queue. I literally just logged on.
I'm queued.
That's allowed.
I'm logging in though. I'm in!
Oh, that's the helmet right there. It's always and forever going to be the helmet. Oh.
I'm in. Invite.
Oh, I'm doing my transmog. Invite.
Accept. Transfer. Oh, your realm actually had people in it. Alright, El, what are we doing?
Transmog real quick.
My talents, see what I want next. This is...
I say real quick. Just fucking taking forever.
Alright. Poison trap, actually. That was pretty decent.
Yeah, poison trapped in sun. Do what makes you happy.
Subterfuge. Subterfuge sounds pretty good too. I don't like any of the abilities though. So
I'm gonna go up to the main quest north over here. Ready?
yes, sir.
I can't do that here.
Classes.
I need more time.
Right on top of each
See
other.
that the
on my
kitchen
street.
is ready for tomorrow's service. Angels above, you've returned.
Can't skip this one. Ugh.
Yep. Welcome to the
The Reverend Mother will want to hear of this, but she's away at Corvalar.
I skipped it.
I still can't.
It escaped, alright.
I hit it many a times, cuz.
Hit it again! Classes.
Plan.
Yeah.
Accept.
Yeah! I got my first clan member!
Oh, I like that flag actually.
This is the random one that it picked for us.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I might change like the white and green, but other than that, yeah, I liked it. Want to teleport to Margrave? Or Yelesna?
Yeah, let's do that. Oops. I accidentally moved. My scroll. I think this is my least favorite of the three, but I could also see this being a lot of fun when you have, like, at high level. I can't skip
Excellent
anything. What the
work, friend.
fuck is going on?
Goal hearts.
That work?
Huh? Ah, I can't skip it. Fucking game, man. Stupid beta that's not even full release ready.
left.
Left.
North. West.
Oh, you're going to the main. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did I miss one?
Oh, there's a side quest out to the east, but this is fine. Shaw. Take that. I can get this build, but it's not mine. Click this.
Oh! Fine. Going in.
Either
now.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the illusion thing. Here.
No, because I was looking at something I have. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, shit. Can't do my combo if everything dies. Jesus Christ.
Wait, I think it's... Rapid fire racks people out.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do a new build next time I go back to town.
Hard Seeker sucks, but rapid fire, oh yeah. I might try to find a different main ability.
I need more time.
I'll probably keep dash.
Created by the
See, I want to know more about this guy too.
The portal
Who's the
will
wolf?
lead you through this.
At first I thought this was Anarius.
Yeah, but obviously not.
No harm.
Did you look around Tristram while you were here?
No, I didn't.
I can't figure out who this guy is. But up here, this is the repair guy,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
right? But I don't know where... Oh, what's in there?
I like how Tristram gets like worse and worse off each new game.
Yeah, these... Dude, these things are moving.
Which ones?
Zoom into this.
Oh yeah, yeah. You didn't.
Oh, man. And yes, over here would be the imbuer. He's not here. Okay, but this is like a vision of Tristram. Well, there's
This
a body.
is Tristram.
There's a body coming out of the thingy down there, on the left. See the hand
So-
and the head?
Oh yeah. So if you do the extra dialogue with the wolf on this next portal, this is Tristram. It's not a vision of it. It is it.
Of sorts. I saved you.
Oh, finally I was able to skip it. Fuck.
Their path always ends in fire and death.
But like, I don't know. I guess it got sucked into hell.
Makes sense, dude.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
I love how this door opens.
Yeah,
Flesh
it's
ripping
cool.
apart. Oh.
So definitely like a good job on the beta, like wanting, like making you want to play more. Like all these little tidbits where you're like, what else? You know?
Tristram, the Horadrim of old imprisoned Diablo.
Ooh, there's
the
a
Lord
big
of Terror
old dude
beneath
out here in the
conceal.
lake.
Yeah.
This fucker is huge. Oops, I did not mean to click that, but I did.
Coming.
well.
I'm coming.
they round?
There you are. I think I've lost my way.
Like this person's evade is the best of the three too.
She rolls or she like does a
Little side spin thing. Yeah, pretty dope. Or dash.
I don't want to unlock yet. Like I have none of the special abilities yet.
Someone toying with us. This is a maze. Now this.
Oh god, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah,
Combo
correct.
build is
I see. The path is different.
Oh, wrong
now.
hole.
The statue was the source of an illusion. We must be close.
Okay.
Finally, the Horadric Vault. Sealed shut. What of the passage over there?
This door is sealed. No way. Tell me more.
what? You grabbeth the book.
I did grabbeth the booketh.
That's cool.
This is... You might want to take a step back. Chespith Chut.
I don't think all the basic skills suck.
I
Let's
mean,
keep
like
on.
the left and right buttons.
here.
Well, for this class, the road, the basic skills,
Let's
so
keep on.
Heartseeker and all the other
Wait for
options that they had.
They do appear very underwhelming. I mean, rapid fire does pump. Heartseekers used to do good against weaker ads, but I got like one shot a lot of enemies, but I also like this whole area. This was really cool. Very visually pleasing.
Kind of weird. This is supposed to be like a Horadric building, but it.
Well, weren't the like the Diablo 3 people the Horadrim, the heroes?
Oh, kind of like 2 and 3, like.
Because what were we called? What were we called? What did they call us?
I know what you're alluding to. I don't remember that.
The Nephilim. There we go.
Yeah, Nephilim.
I need more time.
I always thought it was a term for humans in this one, but then they actually use the term human in this D4. Since Sanctuary wasn't made for humans. But Nephilim are just the offspring of Ananias and Lil.
I'm out of energy.
Skelly really wanted to hit me.
if you can do a full trap mode.
Oh, probably. Do it in
Oh, you're
D2, and it was viable. Oh, no, we gotta go this way. We gotta go back. Pop through.
I feel like the
I need more time.
archers.
Alright, ready? Boss took me 20 minutes to do on my way.
So the sorcerer has a really cool ability that I found out way too late in the game.
The only time my barb can hit this ad.
I'm low on energy.
You use leap?
Huh?
Leap?
No, I didn't have leap.
Oh, leap. Man, leaps. Rut. Clutch? Crutch? Maybe both.
I'm out of energy.
I'm not even... I'm not even near those things and they're hitting me. Yeah, but now on my barbarian, I was out like 3 health pots.
Oh, for sure. So I think like at level 15 on sorcerer, you can pick an ability and you get a passive slot that you get to put it into, and then it gives you a passive bonus based off that ability. It's so fucking good.
Yes, the good old Diablo thing where I just stand a mile away and just hit the boss. Diablo 2 strat right here. Ow!
I need more energy.
Deal. I just did so much
I'm not ready yet.
My bar is so quiet, I
Thank
didn't
you.
even realize he was here.
I'm like hit or miss. Actually, it's my PC because both my headset do it.
I need more time.
Game hates me, it's not giving me any items.
Regarding that book.
I haven't gotten any yet either.
I feel like my warrior already had a bunch.
My sorcerer got the most, for sure.
In the Legos, dude. You guys seen the Lego Rivendell set?
Never even heard of it.
I hope you had more luck than
It
me.
finally expanded into my favorite fantasy world.
Interesting.
Yeah, they made a Helm's Deep, a Rivendell, and I always blank on this shit. Mithras?
Down portal. We're gonna do a new build.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Have I inspired you, El?
No, this class just refund all. Oh, 78 gold? Yes, please. Okay. Heavy energy regen? Yeah, let's do that.
Where's
Rapidly fire 5 arrows. Penetrating shot. Have to be in a line though. Oh no. Doing an invigorating strike means we're gonna be up close anyways.
Who dat?
Homies.
What's up, Clover?
I have to cook.
I have never seen a mineral node sitting in such a location that you actually can't get to it.
Oh, I've seen a bunch of those.
Really?
I've had to like fall off my mount and land on it to get them.
Yeah, that's like really the
Yeah, I
only
was trying to
thing.
do
But
that
the problem
yesterday.
is I can't do it.
Only I had Dwarf Shadowed still.
Me when
You guys know if you
were-
go back to Shadowlands, you can use those still?
What?
Your Covenant abilities?
Yeah, they're exclusive
Yeah, I
to
went back to do a Sepultured run, like a Transmog run, and I could use Fallen Order still. It apparently scales very well.
Does it let you still use your like set bonus?
Out of
No,
energy.
because that's legacy locked for like,
Three more time.
you can, like, your set.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take those into time lock.
I want a trap.
Trap?
How would you guys say the Diablo beta went?
Still going good.
Is it? Oh, it's still on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
My,
I like it.
I have my kids this weekend, so I didn't want to like dive into it. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't know. I would have done it out of the way. Like the thing is like I just need to pre-order the game because I'm going to anyway. Like, but my
Alright,
brother
ready.
and I are gonna hit next week pretty hard. I think.
I'll be doing Necro next weekend.
Oh, they're opening it up.
Still Act 1, but it's level 25, but you can
Just
play all
about.
classes, yeah.
Where are you at? Oh my god, why are you
Take my
letting me down
portal.
there?
These side quests.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me take your portal. That'll be easier.
Science, man.
Blinded me with science.
Or, hi, friend.
Bye.
Yeah, was you running crazy?
Stabby stab.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to do traps, and I do have traps.
Hearing the game's pretty tough, even.
Or if you're a melee class, yes.
Yeah, it depends.
That's exactly how it was at D3, man. Like, play melee was just to be dead. Like, the only way you get to live is to, like, because auto attacks are just so tuned up.
D2 was the same way. I think back.
Yes. Now, I remember making the transitions to like the different difficulties or whatever, and like not having the resistances in place yet. Ooh boy.
Oh, this is the husband. That's okay.
There's a Dutch. Oh, yeah.
My sweet
Love this one.
Theodore.
I'm currently 69 and a half on my
What
evoker.
has happened?
Nice.
I've been fucking around a little
Oh,
bit.
heavens. No.
You gonna come kill the thing? You gonna hang out with the?
I wanted to watch him swimmer. Let's do the event first. Come to the event.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm coming.
We do two at once.
Probably good. Oh, that trap is dope.
Poison, that's one of my guys.
It looks really cool. Am I supposed to stand on it?
No, it still disappears. You not done this event?
No.
Oh wow. last time I did this, one of them wouldn't activate. I was actually really good. Level 13.
Get crazy.
I'm out of energy.
Actually, this alright, I like this build. This is fun. It would probably suck solo, but
It looks like you're melting the ass. Can I pick up these murmurs?
as you're full, you gotta go gamble.
Anyone doing Mythic Plus stuff?
Running my 20s earlier. I'm kind of irritated with it already. I wanted to do my 19, but we weren't around.
Still have it? Or are you just kind of doing decent?
I had it was a 20 vault, it became a 19 AA, and then it became an 18 AA, and now it's a 19 vault.
Got a leg up.
I would have been very interested in the AA. I appreciate you thinking of me at the very least, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I still need that puzzle box for my barrel set. I've been running actually all the 20s I've done this week have been AA, and pretty much all the 18s and all the 19s. I really haven't ran any other dungeons other than that.
You deserve much worse.
Yeah, I mean, I did the four
Mercy
20s on
have
my
just shown.
DK, and then I'll probably do. I need 2 more on my warrior. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. Where are we going now? Dungeon.
I don't
up here.
care.
Wanna do this dungeon?
Let's do the dungeon.
Yeah, I gotta get some shit done on my paladin as well.
I mean, my evoker needs keys. I don't know. I was on earlier, and I'm very irritated with the state of the game right now.
In what way?
Everything's still overtuned. Hugging is absolute garbage because everything's overtuned. Like, the boss fights just aren't very enjoyable. Like, when people don't know what they're doing, even on low keys or high keys, like...
Some bosses feel very unobtainium at higher keys if you don't do like very specific things. Like when I go in at an average 20, I don't expect people to know how to like convert Verja. I don't expect people to know to let Vex get 1 orb on the first set. I don't expect people to know like that a tank either needs the kite or you need a poison cleanse or you need giga damage, right? Like I've seen it where the tank doesn't get that many stacks either because things are stunned, or there's enough damage to kill them while they're stunned, or the tank gets the kite, or there's a poison cleanse. But I've also been in 2 different 20s this week where we don't stun, we don't do anything, right? Like, we need hard stuns for that. and then the tank just falls over with like 4 stacks. I'm like, alright.
Well, that's the frustrating. Like, that's AA. Like, I tried that, both my keys, and just depleted them because of that. Like, we just timed it like 30 seconds. The 18, and then it became a vault, and it's like, I hate vault. I swear to God, I hope the vault never comes back for 5 years. I hate that dungeon. It's so stupid. Like, you can't have so the other thing I hate about these dungeons is you can't have a single mistake. You can't on a tyrannical.
A single mistake.
You can't have a single person die on a tyrannical week on a boss. If the boss fight becomes a 4-minute boss fight, the key is depleted. And that's what happened on the 21 temple I ran, and it's just like, this is stupid. I'm literally tech. Like, I'm playing flawlessly as a tank, I'm doing the right pulls, no one's falling over, I'm not falling over, and then, like, Wisemarring, people die to the frontal. Like, I watched the DH stand there, and he's like, oh, I thought it was facing the other way. It's like, no, you're just an idiot. I watched, one of the hunter, then twice he died on the breath stuff or whatever, the water. And it's like, he still couldn't time it, right? And I can't pull big in the last room because all 3 ads have tank busters. Like, that's stupid. So I can't fight 6 ads with tank busters in a pug because people aren't organized. So doing anything over a 20, like I haven't timed a 20 or a 20 or a 21, sorry, in probably like 4 weeks.
Yeah, last week was a no-go.
Dude, it's been 4 weeks since I've timed a 21. Let alone finished a 21.
Are you seeing how often I'm stunning these things? I guess dazing is the first turn.
I think you're spot on. Between week to week, it is not equal. Like, if you make a mistake on Fortified, it's not even kind of close as punishing.
No,
as it is. But then the other thing
because
too is,
in
especially when you get
Tyrannical-
higher keys, there's still shit that can kill you in Fortified.
If you do it tyrannical, like the problem with fortified is the running back. If you die on a shitty pack, you're running. The problem with tyrannical, if you die, like we wiped on the pre-boss after it's a 3-minute fight. We wiped that like sub, and it had like 400k health, and we wiped.
Yep.
Like that, it's done.
That's
He's-
probably a
he's
brick
done.
key.
Like, and it was, yeah. The 19 we just left. Like, we weren't timing it. We knew that right away. It was a 3.5-minute fight. Like no shot. And
Yeah, and
the
then
18,
here's the worst
same
part
thing
is if you
happened.
commit lust. If you
Oh, we
commit
did.
lust too on those, yep. If you commit lust, you're like extra fucked.
Yeah, and the same thing happened on the 18, except we decided to stay and finish it, timed it with 30 seconds. Like, it's I don't know, man. Like, they need to, like, keep in mind that people play with pugs. Oh, did you understand?
I don't even
Yeah,
know, like, I would
it's
say
an
still, the lion's share of people still play with pugs. Although, I don't know what I did on, like, my YouTube, but I have come across a bunch of content creators, I guess, that are like of an ilk of like I do 12, 13s and 14s and 16s are hard. And I'm like, where like these people like create content on YouTube and it's like there's a bunch of them. And it's been like 3 in the last week that I've just like popped up on my feed and I like watch a little bit of it and I'm like, what is this about? And it's like, oh, like this guy's talking about healing as an evoker, and he's like, and this is even good, like into 16s. And I was like, what the fuck? Like what?
Yeah.
So I know that there's like, you know, there's definitely some people that like do that, but like for people who do like higher keys, I mean, and mind you too, like, look how static it has been for even like, you know, the extremely high rated people, right? Like weeks ago, I was watching people do like 24s, 25s. They're still doing 24s and 25s. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta go.
No. Yep, I'll see it.
Whereas I feel like
the good ones aren't. Like Andy Brew and his crew, Elmsmere, they're all doing 26s and higher. Right, but that's the thing though. Like, it's a coordinated group that plays together regularly. Like, the majority of the people don't have that. So all like Ruby life pulls on a 4-week cancer because people won't kick. And if you don't have people kicking, it falls over. And the worst part is, if you tank, it's my fault that people are dying because I did that pull. Like, I think the biggest thing right now for me is not that I'm irritated with the game, is I'm irritated with tanking because I need being the person that everyone points their finger at. It's never the DPS's fault. It's never the healer's fault. You know, like I wish they added like an affix that actually punished the damage if they didn't kick. For every kick you miss, like you lose like 2% damage, and then at the end of the dungeon, see who has any damage left. Like I think it's cancer.
They kind of did that with the the anima power one. Like you get the one where you got a 10% increase in damage if you kick.
Yeah, but then you have everyone just overlapping kicks. It's stupid. It's absolutely that was actually really dumb, and I never took it because everyone just overlapped kicks. Get to a boss fight.
There's just no feasible way to coordinate that.
Well, yeah, unless you're in a guild group, you get to a boss fight, and all of a sudden, who was it? What was the boss? Paul's.
Oh, did you get that shit?
The boss. Nope. The boss in the room.
There you go.
Oh, the second one?
Whatever one it is that you run in, you have to.
Statues, or not statues. The anima vials.
Yeah, exactly that one. The first kick that comes up, everyone kicks it. Everyone's kick is suddenly down, and only one person gets the bump. Every time.
What boss?
Balls of whatever the fuck it was in Shadowlands. One of the
Was it
Ventier
season
dungeons.
4?
No, it was one of the Ventier dungeons. It wasn't Sanguine Depths, it was the other one. I already don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, it was Halls of something. Alright, that's gonna piss me off, hold on.
Watch out for the butcher, eh?
I wouldn't know.
Halls of Atonement.
Yeah, that one.
First or second boss? Oh, the Dark Bane. Yeah, whatever. No, it's not Dark Bane, because she was the raid boss, but... Anyway, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, we skipped one back there. Actually, two. Okay. You keep going, I'm gonna go get these ones that we missed.
I'm gonna walk into the butcher. There's no way I'm gonna keep going without you. So you know this is the dungeon with the butcher in it, right?
This isn't the one that I fought him in. I think it's random.
That is even more terrifying.
Yep.
So we can just randomly expect to get clapped by the butcher. I love it.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, the one I fought him in was one of those fort-like looking ones.
Isn't there like an avoidance back enchant? Man, I wonder.
I need more time.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of why I'm a little irritated with the game. Is thinking like what DPS I want to play, because I don't want to do a healer, because that's again responsibility. Like I'm enjoying Evoker healing, but I ran a 13 Ruby and we couldn't get through the last boss because people were dying to fire and running through fire, and then it was my fault because I wasn't healing them.
Big chest.
I mean, that's just.
It's like
I think.
But this is what I'm kind of fed up with. Like I want to go zug and be a retard like all the DPS and not worry about any mechanics, not focus on kicks, not do explosives, literally just stand there and push my DPS buttons and pretend I'm an idiot because that's basically what most DPS do in any queue, right? Like I think I'm just at that point with this game, and it's the current state of the game that has brought me to this. Because I used to love tanking. Like I actually love tanking. I hate tanking this tier, and I've never hated it more in my life.
Yeah, I will say that I think you're onto something there about the fucking about like DPS getting just absolutely carried by.
Yeah. But like you're not one of those people. I wouldn't like. I don't think you're one of those people. You actually know.
Well, yeah, and I think if you can benefit. I think a good player, and I'm not saying I'm a good player. I'm just saying like a good player can benefit from playing other roles and being like, yo, the tank really struggles here, the healer really struggles here. Like, what can I do, right? Because like eventually there comes a time where you kind of have to do that, and I feel like people either kind of start to adapt that and they start getting better at the game, or they don't and they stay static at where they're at. I literally had an argument with this guy talking about how like oh, heals suck, and I'm like, I got here 2 different times in the fight, and people get double surge. It was like one of my first times in the queue. Now I don't think I'll ever forget this one. And we're still figuring out like, oh, Tempest has to be kicked, right? But it's like, you know, information. It's like people are getting double surge and falling over, and it just for whatever reason it happened like twice. I don't think they typically target the same person. I have seen it before, where like 2 surges go off in the lightning area, and then people just fall over. This is also before they nerfed Ruby Life Tools with the Flame Dance, not the Flame Dancer, the other ones, the casters. They nerfed their cast, and people. I was like, yo, like, listen, I'll break it down like Barney style for you, dude. Like the fucking Tempest is doing 140,000 damage. Just shy of a GCD on 5 people. That is unhealable. You'll never see a healer with that much healing per second, right? Like,
alright, let me finish this one. Except for this group that's killing me.
But at that point, he had already like dug his heels in, and he was like, "I'm right." He's like, "I'm alright about this," and I was like, "Okay, well, guess we're at an impasse here. If you're gonna refuse to kick," and then like, because the thing is that I was like looking at interrupts, and he had like 3. The entire dungeon. I thought I was looking at current. He's a blood DK with 3 interrupts, and that's why like part of the reason for like the longest time that like as a healer, especially when I was playing Holy Pal, I was just like I would have my kick. I had my kick for so fucking long because you just be able to carry.
My bag's full. I had to go back to town.
Nakud is just a butthole dungeon to begin with.
Nakud?
Yep.
When are we rolling yours?
I don't know. I just tried to do 18, and I don't understand how you're supposed to heal through Stormwinds. I popped every single cooldown.
Storm Surge
People
or
still lost.
Tempest?
Stormwind. So when you phase
On
the
the
last
boss.
and he just starts pumping out AoE damage.
You need to look at Death
I don't know
Note.
what to
You need
do.
to look at some sort of death tracker and see how many people got hit by a thundering. I promise you that if if somebody gets hit by thundering during like all those things going off or kicks don't happen, it's not healable for you, right? I'm saying like at eye level or whatever it is, like at your difficulty.
100,000 for Stormbolt that went off.
Yeah, but those need to be interrupted.
Oh,
But that isn't what
They need to be pulled together. They need to be group stunned. It's not a healer problem. If you guys don't have a plan going into it, you're going to fail.
Figured out how to see the map now and zoom out.
You know you can just teleport out of the dungeon by clicking on the stairs, right?
Are we done with the dungeon?
Yeah, we finished it.
So no, if you go to your map, the bottom left,
Uh-huh.
you click world map and it actually zooms you out. The thing I was talking about?
Mine doesn't say world map.
On the left side. Green map?
It says pin
Yeah.
location.
Yeah, left, all the way to left. Dead Man's Ridge, Slaughter, Reaping, world map.
And another thing too is like every time that you and I have been dungeoning together, I've looked at like when people die or people get critical or anything like that and people die or whatever, I look at my death note and see the auras that fall off of them, and if none of the auras that fall off of them are defensive auras, because it shows like, oh, an application of bark skin, so even if bark skin fell off and then I died, I would still see that like in the death note. Like if I don't see like a defensive that is like capable of them like pushing, I don't even care. If you're not like hitting your defensive during like giga damage like that, like what are you doing as a DPS?
Well, and that's what floored me too in that like 17 or whatever it was. We wiped on Valakar with two Druid Nature's Vigils up.
We should run and do that dungeon on our way to the blue thing.
I was just headed back up to the main quest. What are you talking about, blue thing?
It's valid.
It's on my map. Pinned it. And there's a quest there. Cold Faith.
Okay. You are in a different spot than me.
You die with 2. Well, it also depends. It also depends how much damage they're putting into their Nature's Vigil.
Alright, let's go.
But, I mean, it's not intended to be healable if people are going to stand in lightning. People are going to not interrupt.
Yeah, you can't heal a one-shot, dude.
Yeah, you basically would have to...
Can't triple stamp a double stamp, you know?
That's what I hear. So I wouldn't worry about that. I think, like, part of that is, like, if an idiot wants to look and see, like, heal bad, I die, or like, tank bad, their opinion matters exactly 0 to me. Like, I don't care. There's been times where I, like, fail to heal things, or, like, I didn't set up properly.
I'm at the event. I'm at the event.
Oh, you missed the shrine.
Fuck a shrine.
I'm coming.
Oh, good. I thought I was doing that thing where I couldn't see you again.
Yeah, despite it all this week, I have actually struggled to
Where's he at?
time 20 avatars. I've been like 3 or 4.
I haven't timed a single key this week.
I know, so I've gotten really good at recognizing it, but I know if we don't give Veximus an orb, or if we give him an orb and then he slips 2 more during the fight, there will be an either early or late overlap. And so far, the only times I've been able to clear it with that going on is I pop my survival instincts during the overlap, and therefore I live, and then I de-res the game. And that's like the only time I've lived every single overlap because I see it now. I see it coming.
You gonna trade me a Lego or what?
No, these are mine.
Asshole.
Poison trap no longer breaks stealth and triggers no cooldown. Fuck yeah.
Yo, so how was Mythic Prog on Synarth this Thursday?
So good. So good.
Yeah, it's so good we just didn't bother going.
What happened?
Turns out if you delete the code string for the boss, the actual boss just goes away. It's kind of like beating it. If we don't zone in...
Did normal, try to get some mounts. Skins, didn't get any. All the nice
Pretty typical normal run, no mount skins. I don't know, I swear to God. There was like all these reports that people were getting like a shitload of mount skins, like what was it, like 7 of them dropped in 1 run or some shit. And like, I don't know what they did.
Yeah, I've only seen it drop once.
I'm not ready yet.
I was in the run that Artemis got his very early. I was like, you piece of shit. I think that will be a very often ran dungeon or raid if
Oh man, look at my mask.
That's cool.
if they keep dragon riding back in the old world, which I think is where like all these like accrual of assets have come from. I think people are trying to like
Goblin.
Yeah.
treasure goblins.
I need more time.
A treasure goblin kind of grates against like the very whimsical nature.
I need more time.
Another Lego.
Nice, a ring, finally, my first Lego ring.
Okay, I have a complaint about Diablo 4. I haven't played it at all, but I do have.
You
a
watch
complaint
your
about
mouth.
How do you have a complaint about something you've never played?
it. Well, it's nothing too crazy, of course. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all, but I don't know. To me, the game just like the graphics look like kind of shitty. Like they look worse than Diablo 3.
Are you watching streams?
I've seen just clips of it, yeah, and I think I've seen some streams of it on TikTok.
The graphics are phenomenal. The visuals, the ambiance, like the music, they nailed it.
Everything I've seen of it looks really good. Like, you check your resolution or something, man.
Yeah.
You watch something on TikTok?
Yeah, you can do TikTok.
I don't know. I feel
No,
like
I think they did really good. I'm looking forward to see how the rest of the game looks.
yeah. From what I've seen from like the actual in-game footage and some of the videos, like I watched a little bit of Asmongold play it. I watched quite a bit of Max play it with I think it was Shroud. Was he playing with?
Shroud and a bunch of guys. It was like horrible.
Yeah. They were playing it. It looked really good. I think it's definitely a different style. So if you're like,
Are you a
like graphic
Diablo
style,
3 fan?
Long.
Yeah, I played it. I played Diablo 3. I played it.
Have you played Diablo 2?
Yes.
Which one did you like more?
I liked Diablo 3 more.
You can leave at any point.
Absolutely.
was it the play style? Like what about it did you like more?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty casual. I wasn't like huge into it, but I don't know. I just like a boss. But I don't know.
Okay, this guy's got more
Diablo
legendaries.
3 more enjoyable in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
Diablo 3 is very like fast-paced and spammy. Diablo 2 is not that yet, but I've only played up to 25, so endgame may change that. Like for me right now, the pace of Diablo 2 is slower, or Diablo 4 is slower, more like Diablo 2, which I like. But so like if you're like a Diablo 3 fan, this game starts much slower than that. Right? So you may feel like it's taking its sweet ass time because it is. Right?
Would you agree, Cause, that Diablo 2 was more like single player based and Diablo 3 was more group based?
No, I think both of them were. I mean, I think both let you do whatever you want. Like, I think Diablo 2 was really good for like. The thing about Diablo 2 is all about like leveling. It's about getting in a group, getting more XP, and killing up like ads, like doing the dungeon crawling. Whereas Diablo 3, like you can. At max level, you can go in solo and do a speed run. I think Diablo 3 encouraged more solo play because it was so easy.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, especially after the nerfs.
Like, yeah.
They definitely had their eyes set on some sort of prize, and it was completely different than what like modern Diablo 3 is. I will say, like, I enjoyed both of them. I think like story-based. I think the storyline of both of them. I think personally, I think is very good. I don't know about like the expansion. I don't know. I don't really care. The expansion just felt like, oh yeah, another thing, which was like, okay, whatever.
We get what we need.
I will say like the gameplay.
Yeah, we gotta go up to the north.
We're like okay. In Diablo 3, I don't know that I would necessarily say like I don't like it.
I don't think. I mean, I didn't say that I didn't like Diablo 2. I just didn't like it as much as Diablo 3.
I'm not ready yet.
Like, yeah, for me, like Diablo 3 doesn't exist. Like, I didn't enjoy, I got to level 36 and I was bored. And then like I tried to go back and play it with my friends, and we played for I think like 45 minutes, and all they did is like spam run a super high like level dungeon, and I was leveling super fast. I'm like, this is boring. This is like, what's the point of me getting all these levels? Like, this is absolutely boring.
The way that they have made it being seasonal, I think, is more fitting to like a modern game. But I don't think it like really has much on like actually doing different like farm routes, actually playing the game. Like rifts are really weird.
Yeah, that's how it was for me with Diablo 2 though. Like I don't know, I can't even tell you, I don't want to make up a number and be completely wrong, but I didn't get too crazy high of a level. I think I played Barbarian. It just felt really boring.
Which is fair, but like Diablo 2 is the ultimate definition of repetition. Right, like it is your literal dungeon crawler. You go in, you kill shit, get loot, repeat. Go in, you kill shit, get loot, repeat. That's all dungeons like Diablo 2 is. And like as you do that, you kind of go up in level, which I really like that. Like, to me, that was enjoyable. Like the rune words, the chance at uniques. Like I thought that was great, and for me, like I like that idea of having a level. Whereas like Diablo 3 didn't have that. Like I didn't even understand Diablo 3 ladder. Like I was like, what is this? What is the point of this? Alright.
I just felt like from like an RPG like standpoint, like Diablo 3 you felt like you were actually like strong as fuck. Like pretty much like once you started leveling up and shit, you just felt like in my opinion you felt strong as fuck. Like the barbarian, like I don't know, just seemed cool as hell. Like, Diablo 2, it's like I know it's older and everything, older engine and everything. And, I couldn't really get into it too well because of that. I don't even know.
A graphics shill.
Not necessarily.
Graphics shill.
Not necessarily, because I would take lower graphics for like way better gameplay sometimes. But
yeah, you like D3 over D2.
Yeah, but even like think of D2 Resurrected with the graphic remake, right? Like that's like it's still like the original D2 gameplay and everything, but with updated graphics. So like that's and that honestly, the graphics are comparable to D3.
I didn't even try it because the Warcraft 3 Reloaded, remodded, like that shit was a fucking disaster, a literal dumpster fire.
Oh, they did Diablo, yeah, but Warcraft 3 wasn't Warcraft 3 a remake, not a remaster?
I don't know. They marketed it very similarly, so I thought what I was buying was a remaster. I don't think they remade it. I think it had like the same voice lines.
I mean, East.
They remastered it, and they never bothered to remaster the cinematic.
I don't have enough energy.
And then they removed your ability to play the old one.
Right, because like D2 is a true like it's just a remaster, right? Like it's just, you can literally push the G button and play the game in the old graphics as it was.
Oh, it's like Halo.
Right? Yeah. That's and like I don't know, like D2 is the same thing. Like I have a level 93 barb, which I solo run MF runs, like Magic Find runs, and I walk in and kill anything. Like I still have to be kind of careful because I will get like destroyed if I go too quick, but whereas like, and that's the thing, in Diablo 3 I didn't feel like you would get that. Like as soon as you have all your gear in Diablo 3, I just feel like it didn't matter. Just spin the win or spam your one really big ability and that's it.
It felt manufactured. The synergies felt manufactured in D3. They felt like you had to work towards synergies in D2. I think the entire feel of the game was different. You had to like get the gems, you had to get the 6 tier or the 6 link item. You had to, you know what I mean? Whereas like now you kind of get like, especially as seasonal, if you play seasonal, which is really the only way to play in D3. You basically at the end of it, you choose your character, you get your seasonal tier set for free, the first set at least. And then you kind of just have a way to farm rifts, and then you just sit there and do rifts until other pieces drop, and then you can kind of put things together that way. There's not like certain parts of the game you have to go play, or like you don't have to like go farm this boss for this epic drop or this legendary drop. It has nothing to do with like D2 and its like drop system. Whereas I feel like the D2 drop system definitely has you like playing the game. And instead, you're just in this like arbitrary, doesn't matter if you solo it, duo it, There's not really any like interactions there. There's no like, oh, in this boss you have to do this one dance because if you don't, nah, you're just in a rift. You just kind of murder shit. It's very brain dead. Whereas I feel like D2 is at least mindful, and that's even at I think even at a higher level.
I might need to play it some more then. I've got a buddy that I was playing through with.
Yeah, I don't know like where you. If you're comparing it to D3, I don't know. It's going to be very jarring for you.
Alright. Where to, Il?
I think there's a side quest in here that either turn in or do.
What's where I was going?
I got a talent point.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
do
get the. I didn't really get the D2 at launch experience because my parents were like, you know, neo-Christians or whatever, and they were like, "Nah, it's the devil." Ah. My parents broke 2 purchases of Diablo. They broke them in front of me, like the discs gone.
Nice.
Really?
I bought it again like years later and put it in a different case, and they found it and broke it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when LOD came
Not a
out.
phase, Mom.
Those
I
were
was playing
local
that
hunters. They
That
went
was
with
fun.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, and like I'm only 21.
I see.
I remember when Skyrim came out.
Yes.
I went over to a friend's house and played it,
We are far
and it was like, you know,
Diablo
Skyrim's fucking
friend.
fire, right? It's like one of the greatest
Beyond
games of
their
all time.
notice.
And
Never played it.
It's
What?
not that great.
Ever.
It's not even the best Elder Scrolls.
I've never even done the intro. Anything. Never played it.
that's pretty insane.
That's pretty insane. Also, I don't necessarily think it's the best Elder Scrolls, but I still think it's a very good Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Like, I still feel like if you're an Elder Scrolls fan,
Right.
you've played Skyrim, and you probably enjoy it, because it is a very well-made game. I love, like, the... Like, I don't know, just the world size, the open world value of it. I do think that the initial builds are really lame, and whenever I fire up Skyrim nowadays, I always do it with, like, a talent system rework.
Down by Blood.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I
There
agree
is
with that.
armor in the pits.
Because it's like, do you want a sword and shield? Do you want a two-hander? Do you want a magic? It's like, if you want to do any variation of those two, like being like a bowcaster or something. Like, one of the more fun ones I did was a bow for range touch spell caster. Like, whenever things ran up to me, I would just like touch spell it to death. And then I had like super good bow talents for like stealth archer. Every build turned to stealth archer.
Yeah, everybody has that issue, the inevitable stealth archer build. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
I'll just sneak. This guy's really hard to kill. I'll just like sneak and shoot him. Wow, that worked really well. Maybe I'll just sneak and shoot that guy. Oh, that one shot that guy. This seems really good.
I think that Skyrim, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's a little outdated now, but it's definitely top 5.
It is if you haven't gotten into the modding community. It is insane what you can do with Skyrim, and I've actually done it. It's not just like what these random people do. Like, it's pretty easy with several of these like mod packages and stuff.
Yeah.
I
I've played Skyrim with mods.
But I've
I
seen
think
those
it's pretty
scars
fun.
before. Unsavory types who sometimes met with periphery.
But yeah, I enjoyed Skyrim a lot. But anyways, so the point was I was trying to get at is my mom, you know, I was like fucking like 9 years old or some shit like that when Skyrim came out. My mom would not let me get it because it had like sexual themes in it. She thought like sexual themes meant like,
there's a thing up here.
What game?
Skyrim's got like sexual themes on it.
Really?
Sexual themes just means like they talk about like sex. Like you can find like a book that has them talking about sex.
Yeah, the Lusty Argonian made.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And so
Hell yeah, dude.
she heard about that and she was like,
Talks
"Oh,
about milking
hell
a
no."
cow, but she's totally like pumping a bunch of dicks.
But
Getting yelled at by my
Oh.
girlfriend.
my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you're not getting this shit, right?" And I swear to God, I started crying, right? And she's like, "All right, fine." And she
Basic
fucking bought me
bitch.
that shit. Yeah, I was
Really? Wow. I did the same thing. So
Yeah.
I had Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. You guys remember that shit? PlayStation 2?
Like, yeah.
I mean, they had like a bunch of them.
I don't remember playing it, but I do remember it.
Yeah, the original one was like teen, I think, and then after that it was like all mature. And then they broke so many fucking games. They broke Assassin's Creed as well. Broke
They,
that
they
one.
would just snap the games in half. They wouldn't donate them to anybody.
Donate games? The fuck?
Yeah.
No. They would take the game. They would take it out of its case. They would take pliers and break the disc in half, or into multiple pieces. And then they would take the box itself and just like, I don't know, take a pair of dikes and just cut them up.
Now I know why you're the way you
Any
are.
more time?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like I had a job. I was like fucking in high school. I had a job. My parents were just like, no.
Yeah,
Like,
alter blue.
I didn't even see it.
Hey, wait, you had a job and they didn't want you to work or something, or what?
no, I had a job and I would buy these games, like, you know, the $50 games at the time, and they would just like, they'd find them and fuck them up. I'm like, okay.
Remember my mom said, yeah, you can't have this game when it was Diablo 2 LOD. And I just told her, I work and it's my money, so I'm gonna go buy it
And I need
anyway.
it now.
I just went and bought it. I was that kid when my parents told me not to
must
do
be it.
something, I went and
Let's
did
go.
it anyway.
I'm ready.
My parents were pretty chill. Like, my mom watched me play fucking God of War and shit like that.
I had
and she thought it
European
was bad.
parents, dude. I guess
I mean,
still do.
my dad is too, but he grew up like in the fucking ghetto. He'd rather me be fucking playing video games and doing drugs and shit like that. So
Taking
And that's the
shots.
funny thing, like, I don't understand that. Like, my parents kicked me out of the house so much because they didn't want me sitting around playing games, and all I did is do the drugs and alcohol.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's exactly the situation. Is like, although my parents will talk about how I was not like a good kid, I didn't do drugs, didn't go to parties, wasn't drinking. Like I kept my nose very clean amongst my peers. Very good kid, honestly. Like, and like, yeah, I played probably way too much video games, but like, what the fuck? I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. It's like,
Yeah, my parents-
this is just so fucking out of touch. I swear to God.
yeah, I mean, you could sit there and watch TV. That's even worse. Your brain isn't
Yeah.
doing anything.
Yeah. All
My
right.
parents
Well,
didn't have too many complaints because, you know, I played baseball and everything like that in high school.
Yeah, me too.
So like, and oh, you played baseball too?
no, I'm laughing because this tank just giga-pulled a 20 AA in the tree area. I hit 500,000 damage, and then I pulled aggro and died, and the tank died, and then everyone died. They battle-resed the tank, and then someone just left. That was a lot of fucking damage. I've never pulled that much damage before. That was a
Yeah.
shocking disclosure and a full, incarn. Fucking hell. Final Fantasy VIII is probably amongst... No, it is probably the worst PlayStation 2 Final Fantasies.
I have
Wait,
never,
PlayStation 1,
ever,
excuse me, PlayStation 1.
Never ever played Final Fantasy before.
Final Fantasy VIII had a stupid-ass system where you had to attack, and if you pressed the button at the right time, your sword would fire off a gunshot. And it was like integral to the actual like main character, and you had to do it, but I hated it because it went from like a turn-based.
Any more time?
I guess 6.
Should I be a super huge pro and message my guild and ask them if they got AOTC for something like that?
Be a tool? What'd you say?
Yeah, can I be a huge pro and say, ask them if they did anything with Warcraft? They couldn't even get to the first page of Warcraft, so they did.
So when you transferring?
That's a good question. Soon, okay.
Need more people. Got like 6 people coming on Tuesday.
More.
That's good.
Got a bunch of trials.
6.
What did we get for class?
No idea. I mean, if you expect me to remember all 6,
No,
I'd have to go
really
check
just
them.
curious.
I think one was a lock, hunter mage. One of them was a warrior tank, but he said he could off-spec DPS. One of them was a healer. I mean, it's just to get us raiding, and then they need to come to our alt raid, because a couple of them here. 2
Are
of
you
them can
gonna-
do mythic, but the rest kind of...
I'm worried Tuesday's gonna be a shit show of trying to raid.
Why?
Such a big patch that they're putting in.
Oh, is it 10-7?
Yeah.
Okay, then probably
I-
call raid. We won't even be able to log in.
I don't think so. because it says right now it's still 3
Oh yeah.
PST, and then I mean 10-7. How many? They redid Shadow Priest, they redid Ret, they redid Shamans, like Resto, like
no.
there's a lot of changes. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll go smooth.
Hey, Colford, I've got an 18 AA if you want to hit that.
18 AA? That's fine. Dude, Sen, come heal the shit.
5
On your warrior, you're talking?
Yeah, I'm on my warrior.
Yeah, that's fine. We can
My
do that.
druid's 381.
What are you in, Sen?
I'm in a 5A, and I'm also doing dinner.
You're doing it at the same time?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Oh, yeah? Is your computer in your kitchen?
Yeah, I should get a wireless.
He's
How-
playing on his phone.
How long, how long
I know,
do you
my
used to wait?
feedback. I don't know. I don't know. Probably gonna be ready for like 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm getting baby keys.
He's got
Alright.
that new iPhone 4 that you can play WoW on. Your iPhone what, 14?
Print for
14.
157 and follow my rapid fire in one sale.
Nice.
Go, let's do it in half an hour. Let's just do it then.
Okay, I'm down for that. You want to hit some bonus keys then? Will we wait?
Yeah.
I can either hop on my druid or the two of us can queue up and people will fucking instant invite us.
What?
Oh yeah, you think so, huh?
I think
How
so.
could you have fallen so far?
Well, I guess it depends on what we're queuing for.
I mean, I was bonus Valor. I mean, fucking you queue up for a 2 Shadowmoon and do it in 3 minutes.
I don't need bonus valor anymore. What I need is AA.
Actually, you know what?
That it?
That's it.
All right, fuck Sen. Let's just let's list your key. We'll pick them up with the next one. Algathar 18.
Yeah. Oh, you're leader. Yeah.
Oh jeez. Help!
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the open beta. I think having the time is number one, and then also
Yeah, let me know, dude. I'll make a new character with you. Or actually,
oh, because
no,
the content carries over, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I'll be with my brother, but I imagine we'll get to a point at some point in the weekend where we're like pretty comfortable to do some different stuff. It's
Well, I
still the same
figure,
parts
like,
as me.
Your first character, you'll want to do a playthrough, right? Whereas I've
Yeah.
done all the story, so it's better for you
Oh.
to kind of do it solo, enjoy the story, and then when you do your next character, I can hop in.
Then
Go this way.
So,
hold
Covert,
on.
no.
Hold on.
Next week,
Spinning talent points.
I'm gonna get 2400 rating. I couldn't believe it, but I just don't do keys on fortified weeks for whatever reason. Like my best fucking Azure Vault is a fucking +5 or a triple stuff in a 5. But, yeah, crazy.
360.
My best Ruby Life is
Why don't you get 2400 rating this week? Why wait until next week?
I don't know, because it would be easy as fuck. I mean, like, I just have to do like a 15 Ruby Life pools and like a fucking 15.
Just keep in mind that you are not going to get a lot if you're catching your keys up to your other ones. I still think for like 20, you said 24 or 2500?
Yeah, 2400. That's what I need to make.
Poison build.
Right.
2400 is like a rating increase, so you can use more Valor and upgrade pieces to 415, but 2500 is KSH.
I mean, I'll go for 2500 too, but whatever. I mean, I'm really wanting to do the 2400 so I can get my gear up to 415. And it's nice too, we got a Night King down, so it's really good that.
Level are we?
Next team.
Oh shit, you got a whole squad in
You
here.
want to go do the dungeon or go right?
Storm Rage, isn't that
On.
No.
Goes right real quick.
I'm gonna go drink, do verse class.
Somebody.
Now you're keying.
I need more time.
Yeah, we took the Shadowmoon burial ground in fucking 6 minutes. It was a 2.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things about Mythic Plus right now is like I really do like I've always enjoyed healing, even as like as a main, as an alt. Like I always have like a healer, and then like I don't know, man. I got my paladin up, and paladin keying felt so stressful and so shitty.
Overhealing is for pussies.
Healing for pussies. What you said?
Yeah.
And it feels very bad, I think, to play, like, yeah, kind of like what you're saying, Kaz, just, like, not playing, like, the zug-zug effects and rolls and just, like, being able to, like, turn your brain off. I feel like if you have utility, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because, like, at higher keys, like, you need the utility in order to do the keys, do the pulls you need to do in order to get things done. So, like, things like warrior, like, non-tank warriors don't get invited.
We did it? Yeah, we finished it.
Do the dungeon.
The feller down here.
The problem with tanking is you need to know all the routes and all the special mobs and all of the, you know, what people want. And I've been told, oh, make your own route and share it. So I've done that, and then I get asked why I'm running this route. I should do X instead.
That's not what they did in MDI.
Well, yeah,
In
I mean,
MDI,
like,
that team plays consistently every single day of the week.
they do the same things on the same polls, the same way, the same mobs, everything. Yeah, it's the other thing too is like it blows me away when like DPS don't have a plater profile that shows priority mobs. They just like they'll pull these like they want these 20 mob pulls, right? Or like 20 plus mobs in a pull. And then all of their bars will keep that key.
And then nobody kicks Mystic Blast.
And then nobody kicks the sectors in AA. Nobody, you know, fucking. And then the whole thing comes in Rabble, and they're like, "Oh, Tank, what'd you do that?" Or fucking healer question mark. And it's just like, yeah, okay, buddy. I'll keep myself alive. I'll heal myself. I'll kick the things I need to kick, and when we run out of those things, I guess we just die, because your responsibility is absolutely fuck all. Did they knit anything? No. Did they fucking...
You know what? I would wish they would do, like,
Got the TV on there.
You know what a cool, like, they should add for mobs and stuff? Make certain mobs unkickable by tanks and healers.
I'm down. Yeah, just like Mist Caller, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Tyranid Scythe?
Yeah. Yep. That was a tank only kick.
Yeah, like make mechanics like that where adds if you're a DPS, you have to kick that. If you don't, it's a DPS problem. Because
I think they just
because it's always the tank's fault. It's always with tank. Why didn't you kick it? Like the title burst in the first ad in what's that?
TJS.
I'm not ready yet.
Like I literally.
What's your cause? It's TJP.
I've watched that he die, or watched the whole group die multiple times because I've been told, why didn't you kick? And there's 4 people with a kick. Like, what? Wait, why are we doing this?
I wasn't trying to, I was just trying to walk through.
I mean, I'll take the XP.
You started fighting shit.
Dude, we're in a fighting game. Embrace it. Oh, this way. That's
up here. Oh shit, I got trapped. I got man looser.
I could even like just go zug on a whole EDK, use his IO to get into high keys and then break them and be like, oh, I don't want to.
Well, I think you definitely should. I think especially like if you're, I'm not saying go brick keys, but I am saying like if you're burnt out on tanking, I think it's smart.
Go brick some keys.
Up,
north, big crybaby.
North.
Why are we going north?
To do this event.
What's the event?
This one.
Is that the one where we had to clear the whole thing?
Yeah.
I got you. Stab.
I know you want me to start doing arms, but man, I fucking love Furies so much.
I want you to do whatever you want, dude. I just think arms is a much better spec.
I'm not ready.
Look at you being sweet all of a sudden.
Me? What?
Look at you being sweet all of a sudden.
Oh, that's because I gave up on you. I'm not trying
Arms
to be
is
sweet.
very easy.
I thought you had potential.
Good guy.
Then I played with you.
Are you not grabbing these unburied remains?
I did one.
There's 2! I've done 2!
Yeah, starting from Backsmith, you know, good at that. You have to start him on harder keys.
This is my third one.
I'm not ready.
Destroyed.
Starting Backsmith
Suck.
on harder keys.
Whoa. On melee.
How doing damage that guy?
I don't know where the fuck the book is at.
You don't know where the book is? Because you don't have Plater and you don't have a profile downloaded. The book for me is purple. All these other mobs or the casters are greenish, and the ad that does nothing but tank stuff is smaller and purple.
Uh-oh. I'm full on my orbs.
I don't even use them. I've never used them.
So in a higher key, you're dead there. Because you took two of these surges.
You get a ton of legendaries that way, cuz.
Don't get legendaries on this character, ill.
I have gotten. I've stopped telling you that I'm getting them. I just keep getting them. It's insane.
What did
Are
I
you
do
gonna
wrong
share?
there?
What did you do wrong there?
No.
It's more of a group thing.
Asshole.
There's 3 or 4 casts going out, and there was no stun, roar, AoE stun, anything like that. So what resulted is, you were randomly selected to take 2 hits. Me, I popped Barkskin because I knew these casts were going to go off, and I knew in an 18 I wasn't going to die to it. What did you do to mitigate? I have no idea. I see your spell reflective up too long.
Yeah.
I also on my profile I also have the thing people being targeted by the spell as they're casting it. Like I can see by the bars like who's getting hit.
Oh, so there's a really good spell reflect, Vigora. That if you get targeted with a spell that's reflectable, it'll tell you to cast spell reflect.
Yeah,
Super
don't kick it. I'm reflecting.
Pick it, I'm reflecting.
I've seen that one. People just it's on a weak aura. That's just a text macro. Yeah, you activate it and it says don't kick. I'm reflecting.
And I'm gonna get that for my warrior for tanking.
Oh
Takes
yeah.
at least that out of my like I don't have to think about it. But it has every spell ID that's reflectable, and if you are targeted,
Do you want to let one orb go through or what?
We'll see if this guy lets him. Yeah, traditionally you want to let one orb go through. I can let you know when the damage is going to come out if you want to do some sort of defensive shit. But historically, there's only one way you die to it, and it's if you have the run out, drop a thing down at the same time that the burst goes out. This thing right here, you have this at the same time that the overlap goes, you will die, well, at least in a 20 key. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna try to let one of them go through. I'm not gonna pick one up, see if it gets through. Oh, fuck. I always forget about this phase. That phase, that's what
Oh, Druid, picnic.
Sorry, I cleared you a little soon, but I just kind of had to get.
By a little soon, do you mean immediately?
A little soon.
Sure was.
Don't act like you need the damage.
This Volker's beating me.
Well, that was predetermined.
Volker single target that.
are they reworking the Volkers in 10.7?
Yeah, well, not in 10.7.
10-1.
Yeah, 10-7, they're getting a couple nerfs. They're getting a
Well,
flat
preservation,
8%.
right?
Yeah, they're getting a flat 8% healing reduction. The temporal shield, temporal anomaly, however you say that word, 20% shield nerf, and it only puts Echo on 4 targets instead of 6. It was actually a pretty big
What
nerf.
the fuck? That's retarded.
Yeah.
It's a huge nerf to their raid healing for sure.
Yeah,
They're
it's
all right.
massive.
This is the overlap right here. It looks like it's on me. This right here goes out, and then boom, that goes out. And if in a higher key, if you don't mitigate that, you will die.
Man, fuck that, Evoker. I did more damage than him. How about that? I'm just more comfortable playing Fury. Once I learn how to play arms, I'll play.
You're not gonna learn to play arms by playing Fury.
Very true.
Just government psyop.
Huh?
You're a Fed. You're talking like a Fed right now.
Oh, we missed the thing, yo.
What is that? Not here.
Oh.
Bro, I've been working so much. Like I worked like a shitload of hours the last 2 days, and I all I was thinking about was fuck, I can't wait to be done with all my shit so I can pump some fucking keys out.
We received the order. Our company.
Like I just hit us with that fucking.
You have to come back and get the book, Hill.
You were getting the book.
Does it count for you?
I got a book over there. I'm getting the
Thanks
other
for
book.
the heads up.
I don't
Oh, I'm
know
running
how
the
to-
wrong build. Oh, shit.
Only one
Oh
of
my
us had to
God.
get. Oh, I'm not tracking the quests, so that's probably why.
I might run out and re.
You can go ahead.
Yep, I'm running the wrong build.
You got pop right there though. Holy shit! I mean, I did too. One of those casts went
Proving
on.
themselves
I still need the third one.
My kick was
You need
down.
the third?
Yeah.
Light solely on the coast.
Oh my god, I got hit with 2 surges again. I think.
Cast from the darkness shadow. All of those elect for the calling of the light.
I thought we were doing a dungeon.
I feel weird doing it this way.
There we go.
There's the key.
I'm carrying too
Oh
much.
my god, I thought I was out of that. Oh. Okay. Wizard.
Where do you think this third one's at?
What's up? It's in the next room after we unlock it.
Oh, I'm running. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what it goes.
Back, double flex foot. I'm sure in higher queues that expel for this thing fucking one-shot you goofy are even with spell reflect.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that knocks you out of the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a 50% damage mitt, and pretty much, probably even in this area, I would probably still elect to take the hit. And then charge back in.
Yeah. I mean, if it won't kill me, I like getting knocked back so I can charge back in. She's gonna do actually damage.
I'm not ready yet.
Depends.
Well, yeah.
I just hate you for it.
Well, usually, I victory rush.
Jesus Christ.
You're assuming you killed something recently, though.
Victory rush. I think it's cooldown that makes it so it doesn't be killing anything usually. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna have all my cooldowns up for this next pack of Eagles. Thanks, is my puzzle box.
Are you still up there? Jesus.
It's a whole rare up here and everything, dude. You left me all by myself.
Here, open the door for me.
I also have poison imbuement. How does it last?
Me too. It's good.
I bet you it'll fall out higher levels.
Run.
I need more time.
You know what I do like about arms though? That Fury will never be able to satisfy.
Oh shit.
You have higher burst?
No. Fury has higher burst. But
Maybe for you. Not for a good player.
fuck you. No. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking carpal tunnel playing Fury. Holy fuck.
That's probably because for arms you don't know what button to hit next, so.
Yeah, so I'm not spamming like I am here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple too. Arms is pretty simple. It's just, I don't know. I do something wrong.
I do.
Something wrong.
My bags are full.
I'm gonna stand next to you if I can take you. I'll move when the wind goes out. Oh, what's that stand on top of me?
You joke, but I was running some lower keys, or lower AA with Sen, and there was a dude that, like, every time it went off, he was just standing on top of me. It actually almost killed me despite the fact that the key was really low.
The pop spell reflect next one. That one actually really fucking hurt bad.
I tried to convince Soliana to leave with me. I told her that her son would rather go up with her mother. Away from this frozen wasteland. She refused.
Rallying cry
Soliana
kill.
said to run would be to abandon the wild and a better world for her son.
See, I'm improving. I rallied cried right there.
Why?
I didn't hear anyone call for it.
Why?
You needed it for the fourth one. What are you rallying?
The last time you told we did it, you said we never do a fourth one.
That was not me. I have always done a fourth one.
Oh yeah,
That's not me. I don't know who the hell you're talking about.
gaslight king.
We need to be throwing balls in. I'll do it. Make the top DPS one do it, I guess. Whatever.
You think we'll need the think we'll need to use the win one? Yeah, we'll have to.
Yep.
The win one is so cringe.
Imagine being a caster.
I need more time.
This boss name?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is that dumb boss too.
Your favorite boss?
Check that shit.
That's not where the boss is.
Yeah, I know. There's that too.
Healer's dead.
We hear about these elements.
I don't want to waste a D-res. So don't die.
Zero poison and boss poison. It's actually really annoying.
Funny.
Oh, stop.
My bags
People
are
are
full.
funny.
You said that you're proud of me. You know, knock on wood, I haven't died yet.
Good.
I didn't do nearly as good damage that time.
T1's fine.
Yeah, I did 6
Oh, where'd he go?
He does that.
Do people pull fat in here because there's like not really a lot that can kill you other than this detonation food?
Not really, like, DPS don't typically die here.
Everything. Are you running AA?
Yeah, we're running the tree
Everything's a
boss
tank
area.
buster.
So it's up to the tank.
The danger
Especially
is,
once things start getting enraged area is where tanks really get into trouble.
Also, Severing Smash is a tank buster, and there's like two.
No, we're talking about the plants. She's talking about the plants, pulling fat with the plants.
That's fucking me up.
Then you guys missed when the bugs would one-shot you. And they would do it every 6 seconds.
Yeah, of course.
Good time.
What's not to miss? Yeah.
It's like 9.
I think the tank is pretty good though, huh? Okay.
His health didn't really move, yeah. I don't know what he did. I mean, he didn't use his dancing rune weapon, he didn't use his vampiric blood. He didn't use... He used IBF. What's the cooldown on IBF? Okay, he didn't use his IBF.
So stack up, and then,
I don't have any more potions.
He uses AMS. I'm not tracking Lichborn. That's your smaller mitt, right?
You're
On a
not
mitt
cracking
cooldown?
Lichborn, it's because he doesn't have the talent for it. That should display by default.
I'm gonna save.
No, you
I'm
have
gonna
to
pop
track
all my
it. You
cooldowns
have to manually
first,
track it if you want to track it.
So I don't have any of those that like settings changed, so I default for Omni CD and it shows it if they have the DR talent for Lichborn.
Omni CD, god damn, that's old.
Is it? I still use it.
I don't know, work.
Oh yeah, as long as it works.
Alright. I think,
Done?
look, Diablo 4 for me, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna walk the dog and I'm gonna hop in on some keys then.
Good, dude. We'll be
You
here.
will have me.
I'm here all night.
Is he lost for that?
Ooh.
The fucking evoker? I think he lost it. Or he's gonna save it for next ads.
Mitigate this.
Okay.
You want tree boss? Save it for second ads on the tree boss.
Second ad's always.
Because you're always going to have cooldowns up for the first ones. They die really quick.
Wait, it's a shared stash?
Yes,
Wait.
Not lost
wait.
it yet.
No.
We already had this conversation, Cos.
No, we didn't.
We did.
Is it on film?
It could be.
Got him.
He'll clip it, don't worry.
Clip that shit.
I do have an awesome clip I have to do from one of my other videos. I was doing Shadowmoon. I got hit by a tornado into the slam from the worm and insta-gripped by the priest back onto the platform. It was amazing.
Dude, I did that Instagrip shit, and I can't remember what the boss's name is.
Watch out.
It's in SOD.
Why do I have so many more rogue transmogs? I love it. Oh man, the fact that you can transmog in D4.
You can in D3.
D3 doesn't exist in my
Not,
mind.
not like this.
Whoa, dude.
For the holy.
Ooh, you know what would be really fucking nice is the weapon drop from here. Or puzzle
What would be
box.
really nice is a fucking puzzle box that you trade to me because you're a bro.
Really nice. A final grade.
I have one. It's in my bags.
Yo, fuck you. How about that?
That's.
Well, I guess.
He didn't like the vibe in here, I guess.
He wasn't fucking with the vision. I wish you would
Dude,
pull him so
I
could
learned
be
some
on
more
the
shit
top.
about Feral today. Holy fuck, it's made a huge difference. I'm dead.
Has it?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk the dog. Nope.
That wasn't my fault. I was trying to back out of the fucking spins, and I.
Hello. Greetings.
with you. I know that people were doing that. But
They started
DeSantis
putting them in
rounded up, sent him to
furnaces
Martha's
and cooking
Vineyard.
them.
honestly, that would probably be a plausible thing to do. I mean, what do they do except shit on the fucking ground? But no, usually what happens is
That's
they
San
get them.
Francisco.
They did that here in the town I'm at. Like, our town's pretty small, but they just like our fucking mayor just had him relocated him and had him fucking shipped to LA basically.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe
It's
anybody
every
saying
time people like, because as long as he gets them out of their district, people vote for him again.
which is I'm of course I'm gonna vote for him. Get him out of the fucking district. I don't want to fucking deal with that horse shit. I don't want a tweaker to walk up to my mother and fucking harass her when she's trying to
Dude,
pump up gas.
my buddy lived on the reserve in Washington State. And that's what he said, dude. He was like out there 3 nights a week with his rifle, shooting tweakers out of his property.
What do we run? And
What do you want to run, buddy?
I have a 2 AA on my Pally if you still need AA. Oh, I lied.
do.
It's a no cood. Never mind.
Oh.
A 2 or a 20?
2. My Pally's like fresh 70. Never played them.
So sad. I didn't even know you had a
Well,
paladin.
let's get you a key, dude. Let's get this 20 done. Or 2, whatever.
Oh, we don't have to do I don't care. Fine, sure.
I mean, I've got a 19 Azure Vault.
One. I have a 20 volt.
Wait, you said it's an AA on your Paladin? I'm hopping
No,
into my
hold
Druid.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Fuck.
No
So that
Pretty
guy
sure
goes-
it's a no cood.
what do I need from no cood on my Druid?
For Boomkin, you need
Rage
a Rage
Feather.
Feather.
Okay, yep, I'm logging back onto my Druid then.
Is that what we're doing? We don't have to do a 2. I don't really care if he gets a key or not.
I'd prefer to target a little higher, but if you want to get some shit done,
Oh man, I don't give a shit about my Pally, so I'm good to do higher.
I would assume
Yeah,
not,
it's an okay.
considering this is the first time I've heard of him.
Let's do this.
I was
19
gonna
Azure
boost
Vault.
him so I can do a holy, but I have no desire to level him.
We're gonna roll Sen's key at
What
some
is it?
point. We need to do like an 18 or a 19, something easy, so we can roll his in the Cood.
I've got a 19 Azure Vault. That's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty easy,
Well,
isn't
I
it?
haven't been in it since the change.
It's garbage.
All right.
It's the same key. It's just a longer timer, and the third or second boss lasts a little longer with his mana. It doesn't feel like anything. On a high key, it feels like the exact same key. It's still not timeable.
You don't think a 19 Azure Vault's timeable?
I don't know. A 19 might be, but I have yet to run a 20 Azure and time it. According
That's
to the
fair.
new changes, I've timed it, but I've never actually timed the 20 or higher.
Oh shit, so if you didn't time it before and they factor in the new changes and then they just
Now it's
instantly give you the...
Is that what you were talking about with JR?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. That's probably why my rating went up so much, because
I
was
got
only, like,
20
21.
rating just like randomly the other day.
Yeah. Huh.
Stop. Cat. Fuck off.
Oh, talking to his cat. Okay.
Hey, he's trying to bite my mic cables, and it's like, go eat a dick.
My old tank on Illidan used to fucking his cat would turn his monitor off mid-key.
Or what we could do is we could queue up and see if we can find one person and just the 4 of us queue up and join them for something different. But
It wouldn't
I've
be
been...
hard. I'm just looking at shit right now. I don't mind. Whatever you guys want to do.
It's fine. I mean, just do for the 19, get it over with.
Yeah, the only boss that really fucking makes me want to blow my head off in Azure Vault is fucking Azure Blade.
I mean, as long as Sen can heal it, it'll be fine. But it is tyrannical and dog shit, so have fun.
Yeah, start heading over there. Then that way, Sin can reroll his key. I mean, we're gonna pick up a random.
It has to be a lust class.
Yeah, it has to be a lust class. But I'm not too worried. I would obviously love to time it. But I'm not. It's not the end of the world if we don't. So, Cause your main is a Death Knight, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn. Oh, Underlord's here.
Yeah, we're back.
Is Underlord here or no?
I haven't heard from him. I was talking about him earlier, and he didn't say anything. Oh, I gotta log back in. If we're doing SPG, I'll jump on my Paladin.
Doing vault, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know if Sun can heal that.
You think you're gonna heal Azure Vault?
Let me think. The
What key do
first
you have on the
boss is
Paladin?
probably the biggest heal check.
First boss?
Absolutely.
First boss is more everyone else.
As I say, isn't it, if you get popped without the defensive on the first boss, nothing I can do about it.
Pretty much.
I think it's more about getting people that are, well, everyone should be running the tank. Oh, we can do it. Let's try it.
Spends a higher rating than me. He should be able to heal it. Come on now. Alright, I'll be sitting here. I'm gonna give you lead covert. Or yeah.
Covert has the higher AO.
Sure. I think so 19 AV.
I didn't want to just assume that, Cause, okay?
On Cos's character, yeah. If he was on his main, he'd be blowing me out of the water.
Yeah, what's your main? Like 2800? Something like that?
I didn't think it was quite that high. Maybe.
It's 27 something because he's around JR. I know that.
Who's the highest in the guild?
Probably JR.
I think Cause is actually higher, yeah, than him.
Is he?
Yeah. I'm 2770s, 20.
It's really close though.
I'm also like I think I'm done pushing on my DKs, so I really don't care if anyone passes me at this point.
You didn't want to try to go for 3K?
Without a coordinated group? No, I don't even want to try to go for 2800.
What happened with the, you were in like that other Discord, and I thought you had some people you were trying to key with or whatever.
It's just literally random people.
I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
I think my goal of Dragonflight is to get into a keying group.
The trick isn't getting into a keying group. It's your chances of finding one are slim to none. You have a higher chance of just finding like 10 people that run keys and messaging them when they're on. Because I've been looking for a key group since sometime in Shadowlands, and the best I've done was like it was me and 2 other people. And then everyone else you just message and hope that they're willing to show up. 90% of the time, they don't respond, or you find people that are like, "Oh yeah, I want to run keys," and then suddenly no one. You message them, no response. You see them running, not in a key, no response. Then you see them in a key. Like that's what I get from fucking most communities. Everyone wants to run a key until you ask them to run a key. To just start collecting people.
Yep, I have timed an AV, but I don't have the portal on my druid, and I think it's the same thing on my paladin. So, yep. Well,
I failed a 21 tyrannical AV by 4 seconds.
I'm 30 seconds even over the new timer. Wait, is this timed? What is the new timer? Oh, 35:30 is the new timer. I've timed it on both tyrannical and fortified, whereas I'm pretty sure I didn't have either.
Yeah, same. On my DK anyway.
Yeah. I think it's only one on my paladin, which is interesting because I don't recall my my IO going. I got a mage for Lust. He's also 416. I didn't check out his shit. Probably should have. Let me look at his quick here. Talent calculator. Whoopsies. What am I doing? He has run 18, 17, 17, 18, 18. All within the last 5 days. He's running keys this week, but they're not absorbently difficult keys. He's 2447. Eh, whatever. Better than gold, that's for sure. I'm headed down there, but I was stupidly sitting at A this entire time. So
I mean, I'm summoning. I just need Galt to click.
he said be right back, didn't he?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'm going to look at this. What week are we in? We're in a tyrannical, raging, storming, thundering. Oopsies. We're doing an... Yep, no region. So few people run. It's just so...
Alright, I'm back. Let's get it.
Sounds like your job is to click on some portals.
Yeah, go ahead. Who do we need to summon?
I'm already basically there. You don't need to summon me.
I'll try it. Fuck it. This there. Take this out. See what happens. So this should net me 6%. 6% more damage overall.
You don't need to summon.
Yeah, I do. I jumped on the flight path so I could fuck with my talents, but I'm on my way. If you guys can summon me, I'd like that, but... Yeah, I didn't make it to Saturday's alt run, achievement run. Sounds like it went well, but my daughter was up fuckload, and I didn't want to commit to something that long.
Oh, you're good, dude.
I was just running random dungeons on my leveling my evoker when she wasn't like down here crying or snot nosed and just all over the place. So, and it happened very suddenly. Like she took a weird turn on the way back from what we were doing yesterday, and I like put her to bed, and she just like was getting progressively worse. I checked her temperature, and she was. I think it definitely broke overnight. Whatever it was, just like almost got her, but. 32 minutes on food. Do I risk it?
Mage food.
Oh, intellect.
Wow, what a good run. I miss mages, dude.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of them nowadays. I was also watching Max's stream talking when he got some a very good mage on his stream to talk about like the changes to the spec and the 2-4 set bonuses coming out in 10-1. And that dude was such a doomer. He was just like... I mean, he explained it really well, but it sounds like mages are just getting dicked. It sounds like there's a couple specs that just... They don't look good. I think people are dooming about... fucking... unholy DKs as well. Oh.
What, they're getting nerfed?
In a way, yeah.
Hold up. What is happening? Oh. I was panicking because I saw disarm was on my bar, but then I just remembered
Check your spec
that.
for sure.
You know, I did.
Yeah, they're getting nerfed. A lot of the things that are good about Unholy DK right now are kind of going away. Are you pulling this like pretty normal? Like you pulling this big pole and okay. Okay. I haven't DPS this pull yet. This will be fun. Well, I have, just not as Pharaoh. He's a good time.
Shit.
Oh my.
Release quick.
What the fuck? Why do I not have... Also, don't stand in front of me.
Need to clear on somebody. Oh, I got him. But you still got it, maybe? Nice Rob.
Watch the frontal. Or don't.
I soothed too late.
Oh no, the mage was dead regardless from where he was standing.
Lean.
That's a tough pull right there, though.
It's a big one.
It's a healer check.
Lots of kicks. Kicks are very important here.
Healer check with revival. That's what would
I popped it
no,
on the second round of
Only
vapors.
thing that helps there.
Watch your step.
I will kick erratic growth.
What do you guys want me to kick then?
This one right here. Kick this one.
Watch your step.
Okay, or not? Try not to overlap with you. I'll kick next. Oh, I
got it.
didn't see that one.
Watch your step.
The little plants. Focus on kicking little plant.
Oh.
The sundered
Watch your
flames have
step.
been delving into my vault. They do not understand the dangers within, nor the powers they meddle with.
You're not pulling this whole room, are you?
Not at once.
Okay. But you are gonna pull it.
Need this kicked.
I got it.
Got this one. Keep your kick on cooldown. That's your biggest point. There's goal.
Okay. I'm saving CDs for this next pull.
He's gonna pull the small. I think he's gonna pull the freeze on the far side first. Down the stairs. It's a good time to get over there, so get over there right now. Yeah, that was my bad. I went crazy there.
What even happened?
I got autoed.
Watch your step.
I don't understand how this late into the expansion my threat gen is even worse than it was.
I have trouble with warriors. I don't know why. Like when it's your DK, I feel like I can just go in. When you're on your warrior, I feel like I have to wait.
Dude, I can't do shit on any of my tanks right now. My DK and my warrior. I literally use threat to everything.
Watch your
I
step.
hate it. Like, it's either people need to calm the fuck down and not run in with, like, you know, a cooldown off the hop. I have a healer? No, I don't. Okay.
Watch your
I got next roar. Oh shit! I don't have this.
I got erratic. You just have to worry the other one.
Okay. I should be able to take care of the next couple. Now we're just down to one. We're good.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened, but this week especially, like, my warrior can't keep aggro, my DK can't keep aggro. It's
They've been fucking
stupid.
with threat. They've been fucking with threat like 3 different times this
Well, they need to
expansion.
stop.
I know it's not quite right.
They just need to stop and get rid of it. Like, it's fucking stupid.
Threat?
Yes, it's literally
But
dumb
how are
that a
DPS
tank
gonna
is-
feel important?
Like, you know what? They got rid of skittering because it was annoying affix because it made tanks lose threat. So now they brought back threat and tanks can't maintain threat. Like, just get rid of it. It's fucking dumb.
I hear you, dude.
Watch your
You give a very valid point.
Because basically that's all it is. It, like, tank threat. Tank threat is basically an affix on all dungeons.
I rode that one.
I think it has to do with the, some of the burstier classes too, or are you noticing it with everybody?
I would probably say that just what happened
warriors,
there. Yeah, I mean hunters. I've seen that don't MD. Like
Rogues.
yeah, certainly the bursty classes, but like
I've had
if he's
arcane
having
mages do it.
My beloved
it takes probably
with arcane
I can't mark.
I would say
I'll
probably
kick-
like go ahead. Oh, I got this.
Alright, well, my kick's down now too, so...
Okay, I'm gonna mark this guy. I'm gonna mark
Watch your step.
this guy.
My,
So I'll stay on.
I would, my auto marker would be doing it, but I'm not...
Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna stay on circle.
Watch your step.
So pick up star. and then let Kaz pick up the new one when we gets there.
Okay.
That's fine. I got it. Not dive into the fucking blue shit. So Kaz has the unmarked.
Right?
Yes, we have Galt on diamond. Could be.
I am.
Okay.
I just picked that up.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Someone got that one. Maybe our mage friend. Maybe Sen.
You know if I got it.
Huge damage. I can't
Sen
get that one
didn't
off.
You should be able to get each one. Did you kick mine? You kicked mine, didn't you? Someone got mine.
Not me.
I know. Galt release. We need
Just
our
release.
V-res.
Just release.
Watch your step.
Right here.
He is.
Heal him. Or eat mage food.
A DPS eat mage food?
In keys, yeah, they actually do it.
Oh, I know.
In raid, no, that's a healer problem.
That's bullshit. Pisses me off starting fights off with 80% mana. People
I know,
won't
it's
sit down
hilarious.
each. I'm clearing on you, Kaz.
Fucking storming. I missed one. Of course I did.
I'm going back towards the guy's back right foot.
I'll get to 3 to his right foot.
Move to move.
Ah, shit. That hurt a lot. I'm good, yeah. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to panic you. Mitigate this. Oh. That hit right there.
No.
That's the big one.
If you're rallying, you need to call it out. You just wasted 2 rallies. That's pretty big for this boss.
But did you call it out, Cause?
Defensive.
Well,
Oh.
usually for the first one, the tank should rally because everyone else is using the defensive. And then you don't usually get a second one.
Shockwave.
Right?
Fair enough.
Alright, fuck that up. Yeah, this is totally scuffed, so.
Move to start.
I can get these 4.
5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2.
They were good. Oh, okay. Mid this one.
No, we're not. I'm dead.
AOE incoming.
Was that?
Clearing. Everybody cleared?
We had that at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking lame. Hopefully our mage lives. Ice block, dude. Whatever you gotta do. No.
Didn't
Defensive.
have ice block. Oh no, maybe he did. He didn't use it.
He's frost.
So
He
we
should have
set.
2.
Unless he use. He'll probably lose.
Shockwave.
Big question is, who had the blue? Who had the positive?
This fucking dungeon.
I had the red.
We don't need that energy, Kaz. Come on now. You love this dungeon, dude.
Nope.
It's your favorite dungeon in the entire game.
Literally all the new ones
The
actually.
voice acting, the
I hate
nuance.
all the new dungeons for Mythic
You're
Plus.
crazy.
They're actually terrible. Aesthetically, they're great. Mechanically, they can all die in a fire.
I don't mind Algathar, but I feel you for the others.
Algathar and Tyrannical on a 20. Have you tried that?
Done 18.
Okay, well.
Well, then get out of here.
Because nobody understands how to like help the tank on the first boss, so a major problem.
Defensive.
Oopsies.
Oh fuck, I can't even fucking. Yeah, this is stuff. Sometimes he moves like a retard, other times he just doesn't move.
Yeah. I'm back here. I think I can get 4 back here, maybe even 5. Get all these bitch. Fuck, I missed one.
Oh, no.
AOE incoming. Defensive. Shockwave. Move to circle.
Gonna rally this one.
Yeah, we're missing 2.
AOE incoming. Defensive.
I'll have defenses on this one. Both my survival instincts were down from the pull before.
Yeah, they're living too long. I can't position them.
I'm not really doing much damage to them. It's my fault. I need to get in there a little more. Trying to get like more boss damage done. You know what I'm saying?
I can innervate.
As soon as you're in range, there you go.
You.
Oh fuck you!
We don't have a B-res.
That was my mistake. Fucking wild charge directly behind him, and it put me into the sappy burst, barely, but still.
Defensive.
I can't even position him for this because the ads are alive.
Shockwave.
How did it not kill that tree?
Doesn't matter. It's probably gonna kill us here.
Move to triangle.
Get these 2. Mage went to the
Oh,
other
we look
side.
good. We look good. You got all of them. Good job. Collapse on the tank. Run to the tank. Run to the tank.
AOE incoming.
You guys look healthy. Sends out a mana, which is probably my bad. I should be alive.
No, you got innervate. Like, it went off.
Yeah, but I'm dead, and the boss should be dead at 10% life left. You guys are gonna get probably another one here.
Oh my god. This is the worst positioning I could put him in right now.
You get 3 here.
Yeah, but I could have gotten way more if I could turn on.
He'll die before this. Good job.
Christ.
There is no sign.
That sucked. I leapt into a sappy burst.
This way. The location of my vault was chosen to harness and make use of this powerful ley line. While I marvel to
We have
know,
shit stops.
I am unsure of what effects it will have on your
That being said, I have cooldowns in 20 seconds.
Do be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
Watch your step.
Season Rage, I'm dead, so. Do we have any AoE stuns? The idea?
Got it.
Watch your step.
Yep. Oh, that coming.
Tried.
Yeah, it's 6 stacks.
Yeah, we need... yeah. Nothing died either.
Mhm.
And now we have to go through.
Seems the
Maybe we'll do it better this time. Do we have a repair?
Just run out.
I'm running out.
Well, I mean, if you teleport it down here, like, kill this pack, die, and then repair.
What Nature's Vigils or Dream Walks for? Running out. Didn't realize my shit was broken. It's a disaster.
I like to repair before every dungeon. Pop on my mount, repair, and then go in. It's a habit now. I've done that too.
Yeah, big oof. Oops.
I mean, we're not timing the key no matter what, so I'll be surprised if we get points.
Hey.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You dead?
I roared 2 of them. I got you, dude.
I don't know why we're trying to bring them down at the same time. Just focus one. It's raging. Like, we shouldn't be doing that.
My most damaging single target ability is Brutal Slash, which happens to be the replacement for Swipe. We did it! Oh, threw my stuff, or threw mine into that one.
Discovered one of my books of translocation.
I have the coolies if you're feeling froggy.
Of the vault's caretakers
Oh, the mage
of
still
lightness,
lost.
I incorporated a means of safe travel via
Have
the
IC
storm.
binds?
Okay. You did it. Just kick asleep if you can. Gulp. Man, these tornadoes really add an element to this. So much fun.
Storming, yeah.
Coming in to clear on melee.
5, 4.
I still might.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Have to dodge storming, not to fall off the edge.
Yeah. I gotta roar this next one. Got it.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Stay dead. You're gonna get frontal later. Res him.
Just drink, Sen, drink. Fuck, why won't was that combat bugged? I was really late coming down here. I think I was like combat bugged for some reason, which is crazy because I just fucking rezzed him.
Shockwave.
Watch the frontals.
Shockwave.
Don't stand in front of these guys. This right
Hang
here.
back so we don't pull the extra pack.
Shockwave.
Then you cheeky cunt.
Sorry, I don't want to be asleep.
Shockwave.
That's why I was trying to kick him.
Shockwave.
Watch the trap.
Shockwave.
You guys love standing in front of shit.
Good night, sweet prince. You can catch him in a mass res. That's it, though.
But then reach him, he has to release.
Yeah.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
You think because he went wide? Like he sailed?
Watch your step.
Maybe.
Watch your step.
But I died there. Yeah. What?
So beautiful, so powerful. All for me.
Yo, I've never meleeed in here. Can I? You got Tiger's List, buddy? You might want to keep that on reserve.
Watch your step.
Not, yeah, Tiger's List? Yeah, that's what's.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Others are frontals.
Watch your step.
Yeah, they are frontals. That's what I was gonna ask you. That's so sorry, I got distracted. That's exactly what I was gonna ask you. Is if I died.
I was trying to get everything and I missed the Icy Binds kick.
Yep. No one died for it.
Shouldn't have went off.
True. I'll play backup on your Icy Binds here. Let me know if you fuck up or need help.
The doctor's not willing to help me, man. What can you do?
The doctor?
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Fucking tears are annoying.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, I had to do it. I had to do a cost.
Never clear on the tank.
I wasn't clearing on you. I was trying to get the fuck out of the way of the blue thing, and I walked to the front. I still had my shit. Felt bad. Skiing is fun. I must remember, peeing is fun.
What is?
Peeing.
So there was a Reddit post that said describe mythic keys this season with an ability. It was fucking hilarious. I put in Blood Boil.
That's a good one.
Someone put in something Torment, like, oh, there is a lot of good ones. It was on Reddit. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I needed this, but it's so true. I think one of them was Time Dilution.
Goddamn.
Eternal Torment was one. There's a couple other good ones. I have to find the post. Oh, I can't.
Got it.
Alright, the kite.
Watch your step.
You got the first one. I just don't know if they are spaced out that well.
5.
All right, let's see these nerfs. Come on, nerfs.
The only nerf is the mana. It doesn't feel like anything. Trust me.
Shockwave.
Yeah, it
boss
just doesn't
still
go into the
sucks.
phase so fast, right? So you can actually lust on P1.
No. Her mana regenerates slower after.
Oh, after P1?
Like, you still don't lust P1 because she's still at 50%. Like, yes, it's slower, but you still would never lust P1. Right? But in the 20 I did, it didn't feel any different. Like, DPS was pumping, and they still couldn't phase it fast enough. Watch
So
the
it's still
front
2?
row. Yeah. We got 3. On a 20, we got 3. With everyone
I
alive.
mean, I was going to say, on Tyrannical, I would think. I would think that it would. Where are we starting?
Doesn't matter, you need to
I'm on
split
the,
up
I'm on the...
anyway. Me and the wager on one and you guys on the other, that's fine.
You may be going the wrong way there.
Gold rally. Now you lost.
Shockwave. Watch your interrupt.
Lisette! Hit the Lisette button!
I did it. He probably used his personal last, so he doesn't have it.
Personal? What is this sorcerer?
Watch your
Well, it's the same button, but you get like your every 5 minutes you get your own lust. It's a person. It's a talent.
Yeah, Storm calls it mage privilege left.
Nice, I got. Watch the front roll.
Watch your
I leaped into a storming because
shockwave.
the skill. Phase in 20.
Damage!
Yeah, no shot. Like it's the nerf wasn't enough. Like
It doesn't really change.
No, it doesn't. It literally doesn't. Then all the nerf does is make the minute and a half. Like that's what it compensates for. So it's not really a nerf. It's the illusion of a nerf. This far into the season, and Blizzard still can't tune their shit right. I mean, come on, man. Ooh. Use a defensive or a health pot.
We're almost there. Hang on to it, son.
We have 3 B-reses.
I got him. You know, unlike yours, mine is an instant, sir.
I don't have one. I don't know which combo.
Watch your feet. Keep this for a minute. Alright, now clear. Oh shit. I don't have this. Mine's on cooldown. Sen just got smacked for it.
Focus boss, cleave out.
That's the illusionary bolt that... Galt! You gotta use your interrupt! You're the only one with one!
Actually fucking reflected my touch of death. I was a little scared.
That's probably what it felt like. Yeah, those things aren't supposed to go off.
I do not blame her.
I assume we're skipping?
I should have thought of her before.
Yeah, we're set up for it. I fucking hate that boss on anything that requires setup. Like, if I have to get like bleeds going or anything like that, fuck that boss.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
been,
always
like-
the same way. I have to kind of run around Automol and then Epidemic as I'm attacking my main target.
Can do it with sprint. Cool. How much move speed is it? 60%? What is sprint? 60%. Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. I mean, the first phase was really bad because I was with Galt on the first one and I put up like full bleeds and everything, and then I was just like, okay, well, it's dead. And then I moved on to the next one by myself, but then obviously you were stressing Sen, so it's like, I don't know.
You have to. You have on Tyrannical.
You're
have
right.
to split it up. You cannot.
You're right.
There's no world where you can do that boss all together. Like even a perfect wall, unless we're doing MDI, pull everything in the dungeon in 3 pulls, then yeah, you absolutely have to. Even on the 20 we split up.
I've been learning how to play Shao House lesson because apparently that's like biggest throughput for Mistweaver, and it's been an adjustment.
I soothed one, the other one's not going to be soothed here for a minute, so if it targets you, make sure you hit a button.
You just walk, this is why they're in the hallway, you walk out and around the edge.
Oh yeah, I just try to walk myself into the wall so I can get
I've never
off.
known that you... Are you sure they don't charge you around the corner? I think I've been charged around the corner. Maybe he starts to charge as I go around the corner.
What is she hiding?
He didn't get knocked off. He got fucking murdered.
Yeah,
he got thrown into a storming, yeah.
Did she send you?
Hopefully he hits you with some int.
I have it already.
I hear that's pretty good on healers.
Helps.
Find shelter.
Rally this one, Galt.
Run out.
Her secrets will be mine.
Run out.
You don't have to be so far, Galt. Just spread around the boss. Don't stop damaging it, it's tyrannical.
Run out.
The 4 of us can fit around the boss and keep hitting it.
The damage is so delayed on it, you don't have to be as clean as you used to be.
Find shelter.
I love bosses that don't move.
Run out. Run out. Find shelter. 5, 4.
Defensives, pots, what have you got? Hey.
Run out.
It's me.
Run out.
I'm gonna try to commit suicide, see if this works. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh.
I live.
You leap at the end?
Yeah. Just thought I was gonna fall on the boss though with how I was falling. Kinda terrified. Don't forget to patch up.
A drink real quick.
There.
Yeah, after this dungeon. Yeah. Whew.
I hate this place. I absolutely hate it. This Ruby life pulls. Are we good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me go. I can't even jump up there because you guys won't heal me.
I have been not talking this entire time, and my headphones have just not been working.
Yep.
I figured you were just like, fuck this tank.
Yeah, I thought he was like giga focused. Should have known better.
Giga focused? Yeah, come on. Now I've been sucking dick this dungeon.
We all have, dude. Not one person.
It is true.
I've fallen over how many times as a tank? I mean, I only have so many. And stop.
No.
Cool.
Nice.
Well,
You
I
need to
shouldn't have
clear
died to
early on
that.
this boss. Like, I saw you guys standing there. I can't move.
Yeah, that's my
This
fault.
is absolutely a DPS problem. Well, DPS mechanic.
Well, I didn't. I try not to clear on the tank. I try to clear on anybody but.
That's the right thing to do.
I couldn't fucking see who needed who needed it because they were on the other side of the dragon, so I could not see the icons.
Listen, the tank always
Do you
has
have chat
negative.
bubbles?
That's the only person that should be on the backside. Also, there's a metric fuck ton of add-ons and weak auras.
Well, hold on. Are you running with chat bubbles?
Yeah, I should. I mean,
Because
they
if
should
you have
be
chat
popping up.
bubbles, you can see them through bosses.
Oh, okay.
The only way you wouldn't see it is the other person on the other side doesn't have chat or doesn't have a weak aura that chats for them.
DBM does it by default.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, there's a Thundering Affix weak
3, 2, 1,
aura
go.
that I like. Because it shows on the party frames that you have tucked away somewhere on your screen.
I have that one.
Defensive.
What's the use?
What the
Your party frames are a mile away. Holy shit. That was some huge damage.
Love it when my Ravager goes up the hill.
Yo, what the fuck happened here?
Defensive.
3, 2,
That was fucking horse shit.
I could just die and reset. There's literally no reason to do this.
I got sandwiched between two very bads.
Knocking back.
Also, I feel like changing a boss this late in the fucking tier is dog shit.
What did they do to this boss?
Orbs no longer
Those
chase you. That was absolutely necessary.
the slams are also, I feel, different. Although I couldn't tell you how.
I mean,
Oh,
slime?
The things that originate the orbs.
Well, it's like a big earthquake, and then it looks like an orb.
Yeah, but there was like 3 all around me. Like
Yeah, because of where I'm taking him, they're all gonna spawn in the same spot. Like in a
on his
line.
butt. I know. It's just I don't know.
Like that. I did this on my unholy DK. I basically had to play dodgeball. The whole
Do
time.
we have lust or I can drums?
I have drums. Well, 24 seconds.
You want me to drums?
I also have drum.
I'm just gonna drums.
Oh my god.
Defensive.
I gotta go over there.
Shockwave.
If it's cramped down there, let me know and I'll jump down.
I just need to be ready for the orbs. Not be caught flat-footed this time.
Oh my god, the dragon strike.
The elements answer to me!
Knocking back. Defensive.
Ooh, get that pressure.
5, 4,
Still reaching me, Sim?
Yep, you're good. I was just popping Chow House.
defensive.
You tank them that high up so the orbs don't fuck with you?
Yeah.
No, you take him this high because then the crystals that spawn from him are all located
On
in one
very
spot.
close. Yep.
Otherwise, they're just scattered all around him, which make it hard to kill them and keep DPS.
You get nice clusters that allow for like, you know, people that can hit multiple targets to like actually be able to do that.
Defensive.
Oh my god, look at how many fucking balls there are right here.
Got a little
Like I
pocket.
said, just play dodgeball. Someone's gonna have to get the hard one right in front of them. Try. Oh. That.
Oh.
You got
Gotcha.
him quickly?
Fuck this boss. Fucker tried to get the hardened one and fell right into all of them.
Oh, Hardened one's gonna go off. I can't get up to those orbs, dude.
You just
I will
sneak in.
die. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm good.
Shockwave.
Got another one for you. Oh, never mind.
All the mage is also dead. That's a reset.
Oh, damn, that boss is a nightmare.
Didn't even have time to shield you.
I think this boss is the easiest one of the entire dungeon and just can't.
Oh, I think Flash is actually easier than this.
First boss is the easiest boss in this dungeon.
Yeah, maybe for you, Mr. Warrior.
This.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
My,
The guy does a massive tank buster, and I can't stand in any not at all.
I mean,
dude.
you are getting smacked way harder on this boss than you are on the first boss. Like
On this
every
boss-
time
this
that
boss didn't
Dragon Strike
smack
comes
me.
out,
I didn't die
the
from
only
the
one that's hurting
boss.
him on this
I-
boss is that
I-
debuff, and I can cleanse it and
No,
heal
no,
him
no,
up
no.
pretty quick.
I didn't die from the boss. I died for falling into the 3 orbs below the boss. The boss can't touch me. I spell reflect Dragon Strike. It does nothing.
yeah.
I saw one put you down to like a third health. I've never seen a tank's or a warrior's health move like that.
Defensive.
I'm leaking. Fuck that.
Shockwave.
Goddamn. You tanked that shit. Shit was scaring me. I was like,
I got the hardened ones.
I was gonna do some quick one.
Knocking back. Defensive.
I refuse to come to another Azure for at least 3 weeks. Fuck this place. In the last 2 weeks, I think I've done over like 25 of these dungeons and finished one. 2, sorry.
Yeah, man, I don't disagree with you guys though. This dungeon is like actual nightmare. This and Jade are my 2 least favorite ones.
Why can I not build any happening? Like, I can't build any rage right now.
My energy gen feels really shit right now too. I don't know why.
Defensive.
I was gonna say that earlier, but I got him. We need giga damage on this dude. Pop cooldowns for this. We're not gonna clear if we don't. Oh, or just die. Oh no! Get me out! Oh, I left the boss, not the crystals.
Defensive.
We calling this anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded.
Shockwave.
Yeah, this bait, we're just wasting our fucking time.
Well met.
We wanted to do just one more poll, so maybe we can get it re-rolled to a different dungeon. Would be nice.
We can't re-roll it if you time it.
No, you can't. Yeah.
It'll change from a vault.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. This fucking keys.
One more.
I think I'm irritated because like I've said, I've ran like 25, 26 of these keys, and I finished 2. A 20
Yeah, you
failed
seem
and a 19
burnt
failed.
on it. Yeah.
I hate it. I fucking hate this place.
Well,
These
to
people
be
are
fair,
stupid.
I haven't run that many AAs this week. Like, really, I really haven't. But to be honest, that's starting to wear thin on me. Because, like, if I run AA high, like a high key, my success rate is incredibly low, considering that it's this far in the fucking expansion, and we've had how many? I don't know. Whatever.
The problem with this key is, like, if you finish the first boss on a fort week, it's dead end the pull right after. Because as soon as anyone dies, people leave. Or you get through that, you get to the, like, any area on the platform, people leave. Or you get to the second boss, people leave. So it's like you're spending 10 minutes to 20 minutes in this key just to watch people leave. Like, it's a waste of time. Like, this has to be the lowest finished key in the entire game right now. Like, I really wish they had not just finished and untimed keys, but how many times did this key start and not even get not even they just people quit. Like, I wish they had that statistic so we could know what some of the worst keys are. Yeah, like just to show who, like, when the keys when all the ones I've started and never finished because people leave. Like, I wish there was a statistic that showed that. Because I feel like all their new Dragonflight dungeons are dog shit, and most people leave them because as soon as there's a wipe, they're not timeable. They're just, it's not possible to time. Ruby is like that. This is like that. No Cood is somewhat forgiving if you do massive pulls the whole dungeon. What the hell is the last one? I've already blanked these out of my mind.
I'll get there.
Yeah, and that... At least Algathar, in the first 5 minutes, the key is over, because once you get the tree boss, people know.
What?
Can you get sent up?
Safe.
Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Move?
Fucking retard. God damn it. Fucking orb.
Yeah, it's pretty much dodgeball.
Defensive.
Yeah, I know. I need to not use charge on this dungeon when the orbs are up.
My biggest thing.
I mean, get into 30, it phases and gets easy, so...
What?
Defensive.
30% into the phase.
How much longer till next B-Res?
124.
Boss will be dead. Oh, never mind. That's game. I mean, I've soloed this for 30% on my DK.
I'm here. Pop Nature's Vigil. See what happens.
Looking back.
See, like. Okay. These are good placements at the very least.
Defensive.
Yeah, if you can get set up. Actually, you might not have enough time to, but...
About 30 seconds left.
Defensive.
Good shit. Good fucking shit.
I rolled the key. What'd you get?
My dear one. He knew that wild magic
Could've just
was
ran the no
dangerous, but he meddled with it anyway.
Honestly.
By the time we found him, we could not stop the growth.
No Cood is kind of a joke with the nerfs now to the Storm Surge.
This is my third dungeon, I think, without an item. I really want to run an AA.
Okay, 18 Shadowmoon Burial Grounds, if you guys want to do a relaxing one now.
I'm down. We could probably get that to a 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on my
Now,
Paladin,
like
though, if you
10,
guys don't
15.
mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Promoting cause to lead.
I don't care. Like if you think about it, like as far as the utility goes, if you're swapping to your from your paladin or to your paladin, like you're not losing anything. You're still getting a battle res. It's pretty nice.
I'm losing a lot. The druids have a fuckload of utility.
Well, yeah, you've got the end cap roar and
Yep.
and whatever the
Typhoon,
speed.
Ursals. I could have a
Yeah.
lot of things in the spec as well. Not to say
So are you-
paladins don't have utility; they have a shit ton as well. You just don't really take as a whole lot as
Are you-
paladin. Like having immunity certainly is utility in its own right.
Are you tanking or are you doing DPS?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say, cause if you don't need anything tank oriented, if you wouldn't mind rolling for DPS to get that fucking trinket on your roll.
always
I don't know
roll
if it is for
DPS.
tanks. Yeah. Okay.
You want big toe?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's fine. I have one in my bag right now.
What is it?
Big toe.
Big toe.
Yeah.
Oh, Bone Maw's big toe. Holy shit.
Good to go. Invite me whenever.
I'm gonna see if I've got anybody who wants to join.
Guild?
I am. It's probably doing that fucking thing again, though. Here, maybe
Suggested
if I do
by-
this.
just
What if I... You see that, right, in guild chat?
Yeah, it says you're on Illidan. Imagine. This issue has been getting worse since the beginning of Shadowlands. Never
I will
better.
say that I prefer this to my entire, like, being signed out of BNet. Like, just being complete, like, I don't have
that
access
still
to any of my
happens, too.
friends. It hasn't happened to me since this has started happening. So
You
I don't
have a
know...
loss, by the way?
What?
You don't have a loss.
Who is this guy? It's Mercy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, good. I mean, we got drums. Shadowmoon. But... Is my vault... You gotta do a 20. Wow, that's kind of tough. My vault is filled, though, so...
With what?
18s.
With what? That's not bad.
Need to get 20s done on this guy.
No, look, I'd like to
Same.
compare myself, like, I'm probably, like, where you guys were at, like, 3 weeks ago or a month ago or some shit. I don't know when you guys started running 20s.
What eye level are you?
409.
I honestly think I've been over that for over a month, but the problem is that I don't think I was doing 20s at 409. So if you're getting like a full list of 18s, maybe I was doing that 409 probably, I guess. To be honest, I feel like
Because Baron was telling me your guys' requirement at one point was get a 16 done for the 415, and then he said it changed to you got to get a 418.
that was a pretty lax requirement. Also now for like main raiders, you should have you should be 415 eye level, to be honest, because Valor is uncapped. So it's just a matter of getting on enough to run the keys, enough to have the Valor, enough to upgrade your shit.
Playing
And also
the game
having
will actually just give you free upgrades.
Yeah, also having 2400 IO, which really should be easy because you can do that shit without even touching 20s. But
2 mages in there. I don't. Hypochondrius, though, is that?
Lucky dudes. You like?
the US East Guild, dude.
No
or
mages.
server.
I forget the
No wages.
I just did off this. Actually, is that yours? It's yours, yeah. I just did. Also, I have Jeeves on this character. So I don't. A little more forgiving.
Whew. Going from running that last key to this one is going to be a lot sweeter. What did your shit roll to?
Stay on it, dude. Stay on it and do the right things, because when people don't do the right things in SPG, you can still suck ass.
Oh no, I
The
know.
last boss.
Oh yeah.
I ran 19 SPG and we got to the last boss.
Oh.
We were about to 3-chest it, and then we just single chested it.
Please get a ranged. Please do not get a melee. Like, enhancement will not work for this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It will make. So I went in with Bean. I
Make
think
the
it was a
omen spawn
19.
on us.
Yeah, it was like a 19 SPG, and I had to put up some fucking numbers healing it on my Holy Paladin because it literally spawned in melee, and 5 people just instantly went to a third health. It was extremely difficult.
Yeah, I was doing this for Valor Farm and it was only like a 7 and it still is frustrating.
Yeah, but
when
if
it
you have
happens. I
all
literally had
melee,
to
then
taunt off the tank
just
to pull the dude away
targets
from
the
omen.
healer. So if
It
you're
does
getting...
not. It doesn't. So the healers, so the melee healers, the ones that are flagged as melee users, they spawn on whoever. It will not. That's the same thing. I was like, okay, this is gonna be hard, but I'll just stay out of melee. And I was out of melee, like a mile away from them, and it still spawned on them. I'm like, as a holy paladin, and I'm pretty sure as a mistweaver, you're just flagged as a melee healer.
Yep.
So it just spawns on some random person. There's no way to bait it. That's what made it so hard. Bean was in that shit. That was so fucking hard. He was tanking on his monk.
Yeah, that show was brutal.
You were there for that?
Yep. I got cancer. I was so happy. I was like, oh yeah, 19 Shadowmoon Burial Ground, free. Nope.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was your key as well.
Yeah.
We did not time that.
Nope. Not by much though. I mean, it was like 30
No,
seconds.
yeah. I mean, we also had like a really stupid wipe on that one boss.
Oh, I know. That shit was really brutal. On well, okay, Covert. Let's be honest for 1 second here though. That boss, you were like, yeah, we could just stand in this. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but who the fuck was the one that died? And I think personally what I think happened was I got hit with like a death blast while I was in it. Like that, it doesn't do that much damage. Like I promise you.
Yeah. No,
that was the number. I
don't-
literally got 2-shot. It like
with
ticked
you.
me once, and I was like, and then I just fell over. And
Yeah,
that was
I know. That was
defensive.
strange. I'm telling you
don't
though.
know what the fuck
I'm gonna stay standing out of it though. I don't doubt it, but there's just some shit that just happens sometimes, and it's like, nah.
Yeah.
I
don't know. That definitely made me put a bit of a doubt in me because I was just like, what the fuck? Because you notice like I had 3 people standing it, and my health went boop boop. Like it just got deleted. Like you guys were standing in it, and everyone's fine. And mind you, I had a 20% damage mid up. I actually that was through because I think I had popped wings and my shield of the righteous. What the fuck this thing's called? Yeah. Or divine protection. That's what it's called as a healer. It was divine protection, and I used my aura mastery, and I literally got 2-shot.
You should just edit it and put lust on, ranged lust.
Lame shit, dude. People who know scroll through that shit, and they're like, I'm not even gonna apply to this because they need a lust. People who know. Then there's you, who's just like, I had a PB&J today, and you put it in your fucking note.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Fuck you.
I mean, that's why I was just like, just take that shit off there. You sound like a fucking noob.
I'll tell you one thing. I do like fucking brutally honest you are.
Dude, every single time I see some weird fucking note on there, I always check the person's IO, and it's like giga low. And I'm like, yeah, this guy does not a list a key.
I just I don't know. I like to act like an animal sometimes and put crazy shit. Remember when we were doing like the 5+, and I put on there that you were like 419 or some shit. I said,
yeah, you're like
419
419 carry. This will be easy or something. And I was like, you retard! Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was true though, wasn't it?
No, I'm not 419 eye level.
Nah, they don't know that.
+5. It shouldn't matter what eye level you are.
Yeah, I just wanted people to join quick.
It doesn't make people join quick.
It makes them be like, uh-oh, he's Albanian. Don't join.
I feel like it's like, uh-oh, I might get stuck in there with idiots that make this even harder.
Oh my god, Baron was carrying... Did I tell you about this? Baron was carrying me through a key, and he was in PvP gear, and like he wasn't even going up to like 100k DPS.
He was like, oh, bad things. Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, and he was like, bro, it's only a 9, and at the end, one of the randoms was like, you guys both suck dick, you're retarded, fuck you. Like, I was pissed off. We timed it by like 13 minutes. But he was pissed off. Oh, fuck.
Put your key in.
2, 1.
Where's the keystone? There it is.
My meta.
First boss is a bit of a heal check, so let's play tight.
I get next pick on this bitch. He gets a cast off.
Stunned.
Five, four.
So is Void Slash like a cleave in front of them, or what is that?
No, I think it's just a frontal, like for me, like a tank buster.
I think it's a single target thing because I don't think I've ever seen anyone get hit with it. Other than the tank. Who doesn't backstep it?
I'll stay on Loyalist. What needs to get kicked on Loyalist? Voidman, right? Whatever. Okay, or she'll cast nothing.
Leave this place.
Woo! Got my ass.
Be your final resting
Everyone wants the pad. No one wants to kill the fucking mob.
Shut up, I'm spinach.
Serves you right. Yeah.
Serves me right. Fuck you.
That you didn't kill? Yeah, that fucking wasted you.
Look at my DPS. Does it look like I was padding?
I saw you run past the mob to go hit the fucking spiders. Yeah, it sounds like you're padding. Also, the shit you described to me in that AA, that's literally the definition of padding.
No.
I wasn't padding, I was literally padding.
What I was doing right there, it's a strategy because warriors get 2 charges, so I was charging to them and then charging back to them.
Charging to your death.
Yeah, I did kind of charge. I need to learn to be better about that. They should also fix that a little bit. On whatever.
I'll take that.
They got a laundry list of shit to fix before they fix charge, dude. Tell you right now, the whole monk talent that makes your fist do a mini charge to the target, that's fucked.
They're getting rid of that.
It's
They're
fucking
getting rid of it?
disorienting.
It's gone as of Tuesday.
Really?
Skyreach? Or...
It's completely gone. I actually ran 19 AA that became an 18 AA with a monk, and he died because of Skyreach. It dashed him back into the.
I've had monks kill me because they Skyreach onto the boss, the Tempest boss in AA, or Nakud. And it,
It's a super interesting idea. I was playing it the other day, but it's not great.
Anything that unfortunately the affixes and boss mechanics and pad mechanics do not allow you to have an ability that will randomly pull you into the target.
Yeah.
Like that, you can't do that. Like they'd have to rework the game for something like that to work. Someone needs to clear on the mage.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Got it.
I'm getting my ass cut.
You're fine. Shut up.
I know, it's not nothing you were doing wrong. I just got knocked up
did
and
you-
fucking.
First AoE.
Touch white trees.
Yeah. I know. I forgot to call it out. My fault.
How dare you!
I think we're okay. Just usually save it for later when things really start to hurt. This mage is doing damage.
At least one of us are.
Yes, he is.
Big pump end.
AOE incoming. Touch white trees. Collapse. AOE incoming.
I guess I probably just need a spell reflect, and that's it on this.
I don't think there's any spell reflect on this boss.
I'm gonna do something for you, like mitigation or something.
Magic damage reduction.
Yeah.
AOE incoming.
Close.
What?
He needs to drink probably before this pull.
Yeah.
For some reason, the loot rolls came up.
Yeah, that happens.
I've had that bug happen.
Small
Yeah.
indie company.
I'll keep one of the. I'll keep that Dominator on the left kicked. Yes? No? Maybe?
Usually he kicks back. You get some more mage food if you want, dude.
I got 80. We're good.
Nice, just like I don't know.
Just give him a second.
Yeah, like you guys, like I just finished talking about people jumping in and using their abilities. Evokers are going to be a
Especially,
major
yeah.
problem in the next patch.
Yeah, it was tough.
Because yeah, I have to jump into the back and get the other one by thunderclap, and I can just go. But
No, yeah. I definitely. I'm not gonna die right now, anyways. I think for the void spawn.
Got that one. One went off. Never mind, we're good.
I'm being a nub right now.
Yeah, couldn't kick that void slash. I had hammer up. I should have killed it.
We got so many of them.
We don't have a. We don't have a. Oh, I kicked a domination and I had a couple seconds before
they're all
rebuke was
dead.
up.
Just res.
I saw that, guys. That was a heads-up play.
I usually eat them. If it's safe for me to do so, I just eat all the tornadoes.
Yeah, but also doing it so he didn't stop his res was.
That's where
I was
my
like,
head
I
went.
wonder if this is gonna stop releasing.
Yeah, because the run's retarded long until the second boss dies.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna release again.
Oh my god, we got two. I fucking. Why does this. Like, they get it right in MDI, but they can't do it in live. Explain. Explain to me this.
Broken.
I've had 4 come out of this.
Well, what do they do in MDI when they encounter bugs that are fucking brutal or something? It's just cringe what they do to
I
fix.
mean, you just. You're out.
You do what you gotta do,
Yeah,
you know?
you finish the
Like, they've
queue,
encountered
you
bugs
accept
in the MDI. Kaz is telling me about the fucking Nakud double boss.
Yep.
The Sanguine. I
Double
don't think.
boss.
It was.
You know.
It was still their
Double.
own
That sounds
fault.
weird.
Uh,
Can't stun these guys. My rebuke's on cooldown. I got him.
8 void wolves.
You gave me wings for a few seconds. Yeah.
You're welcome. Right at the end of the.
We were down a DPS.
Okay, so don't stand in the swirly thing here.
Yep.
Come close.
Do what you want.
Your souls are strong and proud. I will feast on your terror. 4, 3, 2.
Run away.
Someone needs to clear on the mage.
5, 4, 3. Attack spirit.
From your former masters.
I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and go arms if we do anymore, because my issue with Fury is the single target just feels so bad.
You cannot flee.
Don't try to learn arms in 18s and up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if the key permits it, you two, I think you, like, if we're just, if you're doing, like, bonus keys and shit, like, run arms. Or if you're on your own, and you don't care about the keys.
As long as you know the key, do it at like a 16. If you don't know the keys, do it at like an 11. You know what I mean? Like, if you're confident and you know the abilities, you know what's going to happen, you know what you need to kick, you know what's going to hurt, then do it because you're not going to be thinking about your defensives when you're trying to learn your rotation. It'll be like muscle memory. In an 18,
Run away.
Yeah, bad shit happens. I did that on Unholy. I ran low keys until I felt comfortable, and then I also rated on it.
Attack spirit.
But I mean, 3 buttons. You'll be fine. I think it's like Mortal Strike, Overpower. That's it.
If you know like the how to burst, you have a lot of the damage profile down already.
Well, it's just my single target damage is better. Like I'm always doing like at least 60k single target. I've got that part down, and I mean, he was.
Arms is a shit ton of warrior.
Give him a second to get aggro on this bull, so we don't have any of that shit happening from last time.
You're good. I AoE taunted. If I lose threat after AoE taunting and throwing all my abilities into these ads, fuck this dude. AoE stunned.
Saw that. Thank you.
I kicked purple.
I'm getting circle.
I'll get a star.
They'll have leg sweep if needed. No, I don't. I lied.
Oh shit, this bitch is still alive.
Fuck, the 19 I did, I accidentally threw out a hammer at this guy and he was too close to the next pull. Pulled everything, like double pulled this entire area.
God damn.
We ended up killing it just fine. No, we killed it.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
But it was just one of those like, well, that was stupid.
Yeah. It's stupid what actually causes him to pull.
Well,
like only humanoids.
Close, and I wasn't paying attention to how close he was, so it was my own fault. But I was just like, well, shit. Where are these bats?
Oh, I did a bad cause.
It's okay. I taunted one and then I have to wait. The other one just came in.
I did a bad because I didn't realize those bats were coming in, and I dropped like my big dam, but it was not directed at those guys.
You're good.
Oh shit! Spiders! Got a pad!
True. Get an unholy DK. Where my damage comes from? Epidemic.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Good thing I didn't try to level up my DK after fucking with them.
I'm gonna kick star. Always.
I'll get purple.
Stay on circle then, right? So.
Oh,
don't,
someone kick star.
Someone needs to kick star?
No, someone did. But it looks like all of us used to kick, so.
Where's mine on
star?
Bar had, no, I have star. I will get star.
I'm on orange.
I have caught every fucking one of these goddamn.
What?
My god, dude, I got popped in the ear so many times there.
You having a good time?
Having a good time.
I'll get that leftmost bat for all the kicks on him.
Just kick shit. I don't know. Next time they're all casting, I have a blind.
Holy fuck.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Trying to pick up aggro and I just got launched.
2, 1.
One went off. Whatever.
I had
Watch.
aggro on one of them.
I had aggro on all of them.
Oh, did I?
Yes. And then I got launched off the edge.
Oh, fucking beautiful.
I turned, tried to pick up aggro, was slow, got blown off. Not in a good way.
Yeah, for that for a good way.
Hear a man say that often.
You actually release up the second boss now. I mean, don't now, but.
Yeah, I knew I did. I just thought we would get down quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Stay in melee.
Mage knows the tech.
This made me very good.
Oh, hold up.
Inhale. Get inside a puddle.
Goodbye.
That's the Bible. This boss.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
Wait, what? That's it.
Inhale. Get inside a puddle. Watch your feet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Watch your step.
How'd that feel, son?
Not good. I didn't even see the purple under my feet.
Get inside a puddle.
5, 4,
So I'm blue, so you may want to
2,
clear him.
1.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
I hate how I can't dash at this boss because of this weird hitbox.
Watch your step.
So we learned the hard way on that one that if you use Blade Storm on this boss when he's inhaling, he will fucking suck you off.
Yep.
Learned that the hard way.
I mean, does it pull you during whirling? If it doesn't pull you, you can stand off to the side like where I am right now and keep hitting him. But if it's pulling you...
Well, it makes it so you can't be rooted. It doesn't... So I don't know. I didn't try
Clears all
that.
movement impairing effects, does it not? Makes you immune to them?
Yeah, like that's what you need to figure out. If it immunes you to movement, you just need to stop, like... You just have to stand off to the side of them, and you won't get pulled in. I do it on my DK with Best Advance, so... Because Best Advance basically makes me mitigate any, like, pulls and shit like that.
Right.
If Whirlwind works the same way, and... do that.
Inhale.
Like where the spit is right here, if you were to stand there with Bladestorm,
well,
you would die. Or you would get sucked in.
But yeah,
Right.
like you'd want to stand kind of like over here to the side of him and just keep hitting him. He's got a big hitbox, so...
I gotta get a cup of water for my daughter after this. You just came down. You got star? I'll take circle. I'm coming. Got it.
I'll back
Didn't
up
have any
on
horsies
circle.
left. Burn left.
5,
Rally?
I don't have rally.
What?
What did
And
you
revival
rally?
if we really need it.
I rallied when Sin died, and I was in the thing, and it was hurting me badly.
I'm dead. Okay.
You're not.
Immune. Yeah, I had to. That I got knocked into it. Kill the one that's enraged. Oh god.
They're both enraged.
Together.
Gonna hurt.
To drink before Nurzel.
You're saying enraged or soothe doesn't? Does soothe work on enraged? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was doing as my druid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should come across as dispels in your logs. I don't know how many things I soothed. One time I really don't soothe is when there's just like a shitload of stuff and there's not really like a priority target. When there's like a battle axe or another like.
We can't fuck this up if we want to pre-chest it, so. I'll die to the dot.
Shockwave.
Also trying to navigate the shit at the mage. Wherever he is, be on the other side.
All the way over here, second from the right.
Oh, I can't mark.
Don't charge! Don't charge! Don't charge, you idiot! We literally ran into this.
Yeah, I know. The second I did it, I knew what I did wrong.
I'll get you after this.
Yeah, it's fine. Ugh. Fucking Andrew.
So good.
Shockwave.
Sorry, I called you an idiot. It just came out of me.
No, you're good. I am an idiot.
Oh, I know, but I shouldn't have called you that.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Remember there was. What is this guy doing?
He has to bait them.
Special coming.
You just have to heal him.
The baits are really good.
Yeah.
Baits are really good. Guy definitely knows his shit. God.
Clear right after. Watch the storming.
Woo!
Oh my.
We have one.
Guess I rolled through it by a little bit.
Careful, careful, careful.
Yep, we're good.
Fuck, the health is just not going down.
The mage is basically kiting. He's still top DPS.
Yep. Find this guy, dude. Craigslist. Mitigate. It's a lot of damage for Sen.
Rallied.
Trying.
Run through. All melee. Watch the storming. Or die.
That's all she's got.
Where'd you die?
He had the thing on him.
Yeah. I moved out because I was in the way. I'm a malevolence, so it's too far away. So when I roll back, I hit it.
Special coming.
What is doing so much continuous damage to me? Like, holy
Omens.
It's just the boss, just pulses damage. Everything that he does. Kill the ad and we can maybe win. The health spot if you're low, run through.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
When you lay on hands, the fucking.
Fine.
Shockwave.
That's all I got. First, now my shield of
Ignore
vengeance
the
is
next
up.
bones. Just kill this boss. Ignore the next set of bones.
Special coming.
Yeah, boys.
Shockwave.
Mage just died.
Only 20k? Yep.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
good
what
job,
it turned
guys.
into is actually giving me cancer.
I got 1 point for that.
I got 2. You guys want to know what it turned into?
Azure Vault.
19 ads roll.
Temple of the Jade Serpent.
It's an easy key.
I was about to say, I'd much rather do a TJS over any of the Dragonflight stuff.
You guys think
I
that's an
can't
easy
go
one?
down there. Yeah, most of the Temple of the Jade Serpent damage, especially from a DPS perspective, is
No,
avoidable.
we can't go down there.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you should.
It bugs out.
What'd you guys get in the vault?
Nothing.
Did we get the trinket?
No. Maybe you got it.
Maybe.
Neither of us got loot, so you, the mage, and Sen, basically.
Well, Sen can't get it, and the mage can't get it. So it would have been the real crime is if you guys couldn't loot, right, and got the fucking thing in your mailbox. It's untradeable. That'd be the real crime.
Real crime is my travel shit. I can't hearth out.
Valor and Hearthstone?
I got the gold steel great helm. Fuck my ass. Hey, but my Zap Throttle Soul inhaler sold for 1,000 gold. Very nice, very nice. Alright, I gotta run upstairs real quick. My daughter woke up thirsty, so I was like, fuck off! Not really, I'm joking. I'm joking. Hold on.
I still did about 50k. But whatever. I feel like I could have done more. I also died a couple times there.
We're getting to that point where, like, anything below 60 is actually low.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the mage only did 59k.
He did 66 overall.
What does your overall say for me then? Because mine's a little skewed then.
49.
Oh, the fuck?
You're
Why is
49.6, Clover's 57, and the mage is 6.
Okay, yeah, my overall reads differently. It says mage 59, him 50, me.
You also weren't with us for a bunch of pulls while you were running back.
True. It only counts the auto attacks when. Let's see. Yeah, I've just underperformed. I mean, that Azure Vault was a nightmare.
I don't count Azure for thing. I hate that place. I can't wait till all of these dungeons are gone. The worst part about this season,
we're gonna have to do Brack and hide.
the worst part about this season, it's not only are the dungeons, they never tuned them correctly. They haven't done a tuning pass in weeks, and they think this is okay. And then on top of that, you have the worst set of affixes ever, like, that have ever existed. The affixes, the seasonal, and the way these dungeons are is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible.
Agreed.
Well, it's shitty too because I think thundering is a cool idea.
But
like they didn't think about it when they made these dungeons.
But no. If thundering didn't have the stun afterwards, I'd be fine with that. If thundering was you have to clear, then you get a damage debuff, or if you don't clear, you don't. That's fine. But nothing happens. Thundering's okay. The fact that thundering, if you fuck up, you wipe. That's what makes it bad.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's very dumb. Like, at the start of the season, like, people had to clear on tanks, and then tanks were killing people because of the frontals, and it's the tank's fault. Like, I hated the beginning of this season tanking, because everything was my fault, and then I had to go clear, and then people were like, why are you turning the ads? If I don't turn the ads, people run in. Why are you getting us killed? Like...
No. Well, this expansion, and I don't have a tanking perspective. I haven't tanked shit other than like some zeros on my death knight. It's so unforgiving as a healer. Yeah. Just like it feels like 2/3 of the bosses are heal checks. Everything and they're like brutal heal checks. So Tempest, fuck man.
So Tempest isn't bad now that they fixed it, but like the last boss in Ruby Life Pools plus quaking plus thundering. They didn't think that through at all, because that's 3 different like interrupts or whatever.
Proximity mechanics.
Like you have to stop casting, and if you don't stop casting, you get interrupted. Like that's 3 heavy mechanics that just keck a healer, and then add the massive dot that DPS just zug, and oh look, fire! I'm just gonna run through it.
Yep, and then the melee runs into the rest of the melee.
And then it's your fault because you didn't heal them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the. I think they really need to rethink.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's a little more forgiving on my monk because I have a lot of like essence spawn shit, but this you can't do anything.
They just need to rethink what they've done and how these affixes play with the dungeons, because right now they don't. Like none of these, like you no longer wait for a push week. You just wait for the not shittiest week, because there's no such thing as a push week anymore. But every week.
That's a term I haven't heard in a while.
Like, every week is just absolute dog shit, and you're just waiting for the week that isn't the most dog shit to be able to do keys.
What's going on with 10.1 though? Like, they already said they're getting rid of seasonal affixes, and then they said they're rethinking the batch 7 affix or whatever. So like the third affix.
They're looking at them, but that more than just that needs to get all of the affixes need to get worked at. Like, so the 7-1 is sanguine, quaking, storming, and something else, right? But like the raging, bolstering, like bolstering needs to just go away. It is not fun.
Oh.
It should
And
like it's stupid.
yeah.
Raging should also never exist on a fort week. Like the problem with the affixes is they force people to or force groups to have to run certain specs. On a raging week, hunters, druids, and rogues. And everyone else is basically ignored if you're running high keys. Like, no one's gonna bring a warrior or a monk or a pally. Like, you will completely be ignored. Right? And that they need to move away from that.
Well,
Good night, stream.
I agree.